Welcome. My name is Dan C. Bearded. This is my YouTube channel, and this is my Monday night live stream titled The Commands Corner. It started back in this corner almost 8 years ago. I actually streamed from a pool table, a billiards table on a computer. Crazy back then, only getting better and better and better. I appreciate you guys being here. The purpose of tonight is to forget about the stresses of life for a few hours, to hang out with a community that is fun, that is based on supporting each other. We'll have some laughs. We'll have some discussions. I'm going to rant. I got a good rant, guys. Don't miss the rant today. It's the first time ever that I have a 3-slide rant in a full journey we're going to go through together. And you guys can kind of get a glimpse into my brain, what I always do. I'm super transparent. You guys know what's going on up here. But also get a glimpse into kind of some of the stuff that I interact with. And it's a good one. It's a really good one. And I think it'll resonate with a lot of people tonight, but also maybe some lessons learned. So yeah, absolutely. John says he needs 4 rants tonight. I for sure have 2. Yeah, I for sure have 2 tonight. So, yes. Only 1 pre-planned. No, I probably have 2 pre-planned ones. So, yes. Dennis says, I want to try Bold Fortune from Beard Brand, but I'm on the fence. I don't recommend that company anymore. The way they turned their back on the beard community, the way that they straight up disrespected myself and then also talked about my wife on a live stream. They had clickbait titles that involved me. They, to me, have joined some of the most disgraceful companies in the beard industry. Now, are their products fine? I haven't tried them in a long time. They were okay. They are the company that switched and went to utility when everyone said not. They did the 4-ounce aluminum. I could go on and on and on. I just don't at all recommend them anymore. I don't feel like they have the best intentions, the best passion behind what they're doing. And everything just seems like cringy and just... cringy and for the wrong reasons and clickbaity. And again, those are facts, absolute facts. They talked about me. They talked about my wife and her business. They lied in their thumbnail to have clickbait. There's a whole bunch of things that could go on and on about them. But yeah, and again, I'll say it very clearly with my chest, just because you said you were on the fence, I do not recommend Beard Brand in any way, shape, or form. And this is coming from someone who left them as an affiliate. I dropped them. They did not leave me. And so I will. I'll just leave it there. And did Beard Brand used to be called the Beard Club? Nope, 2 separate companies. Both, in my opinion, are both not great companies. Both on the more disgraceful side. Both not approaching the industry in the best way to help people. Again, my opinion there. Yep, they are right up there with the beard struggle. They're right up there with some of the worst companies in the game for me, unfortunately. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. The rant record, yeah. Right, unplanned rant number 1. Yeah, you guys get me going right away on that one. And again, I'm only responding because he said he was on the fence. Yep, he said he was on the fence. And so that was my response there. And I've met them in person. I've been down there. I've made videos. And I just, the turns that they have made and the way they turn their back on the community, not right for me. Yep, not right for me. But we're not here for them. We are here for us, you guys. Easy on the rants. Easy on the rants out there. But welcome. All right, real quick here. Gaming Boy's been back lately, and he said, hey, I'm not going to stay the whole time, so answer my question right now. All right, easy, killer. He said, but I do have a question regarding your take on a good scent since Ginger Jamboree is no longer a thing. If you liked Ginger Jamboree, I saw Beard Octane is in here. Check out my collab that replaced it, Positive Charge. Wonderful spring summer scent from them. Still in that citrus world. Sam likes it far more than Ginger Jamboree. So yeah, if you want to stay with the company and stay in that lane, Positive Charge. Yep, Positive Charge. And so Yeah, guys. Hey, and I haven't even said this yet on our way in. We already have 130 people in here. Come on, baby. If you could, look down below. Did you remember the thumbs up? Just one from you. I only need one. Thumbs up on the video. And then I know some of you have already shared this out. Beyond appreciated, right? We had someone in the chat that said, I didn't have work this week. It didn't feel like a Monday. Didn't know it was Monday. When you share it, I promise you, and I really mean this, there are people that will see your post, see your story, see your message that simply forgot that it's Monday. That simply forgot that this free live stream with giveaways and games and entertainment, free, was going on. And your post could remind them, and then now you're their favorite person ever. So, yeah, you're their favorite person ever. Yeah. No, nothing like that one, Shep. I don't know any that are similar there, but I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind to see what I can do. So, yep. Day's been good. Weather good finally? No. We woke up today at 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Real temperature. Not even feels like, not wind chill. Actual temperature of 26 degrees this morning in Michigan. Come on, guys. Come on. That is absolutely crazy. Also, will that be the medium thing? Sorry, I don't know. I didn't know that was the person in this chat. Oh, no, you're good, man. And he said, would that be the medium thing? The medium? I'm not sure what you're asking. But I have a question regarding you're taking a good scent, Jamboree, no longer. Yeah, positive charge. Positive charge was the response to that one. Yep. And Moose says, if you didn't already give a thumbs up, you get a thumbs down from me. I'm super duper serious. Don't get him serious, guys. Don't get him serious. We'll send a baboon on you too. So just keep that in mind. But man, thank you guys for being here. This is going to be a fun night. This is going to be a really, really, really fun night. Yeah, we've had, and this is not an exaggeration, we've had a constant windy climate for like 6 weeks now. We've broken like every wind record. It's been silly. If you guys listen, I posted some like clips from Maddox's game on Sunday. You can't hear anything because it's just the wind is utterly ridiculous in Michigan right now for like the last 6 weeks. It's crazy. 82 in Orlando. Oh, whoa, let me say it. Must be nice. Yeah, 26 when we woke up today, you guys. Not the middle of the night, nothing like that. Last stream you said to do medium for season change. Being itchy is the answer. Message me, buddy. When we get this specific for your personal variables, send me an email, send me an Instagram message. I'd be happy to kind of dial in what is best right now for you. But yeah, that would be on your and I's time. So yep, send me a message, man. I got you. Always happy to help in messages. Yep, absolutely. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. And Nate says, facts. We've had damage that was thought to be a tornado. Come to find out, it was just high wind. Yep, absolutely. Would you say Dr. Squatch soap is decent enough? Check out my review. Rambo, check it out after the stream. Just search Dan C. Bearded, Dr. Squatch. I got the full breakdown that will explain it better than I can right here. So, yeah, absolutely. High 70s on Thursday. There you go. Yep, absolutely. Would you like some more rain, Dan? No, David. I promise you, we've had as much as you, but likely more because of the lake effect. We still have flooding everywhere here in Michigan, everywhere. So no, we are good. Yeah, yep, we're good with the rain here. It can calm down a little bit. Now let's spread it out. I don't want any droughts. I hear you, California. I hear you, South. We don't want any droughts, but man, the rain can kind of calm down. It really, really can. It's been too much lately. Rain and wind and cold is what we've had. Now, we have had a little bit of that bipolar weather where it's gotten warmer, but then comes right back down. But it's been just silly. Our flooding has been terrible in Michigan. Really bad. Yep, really, really, really bad. All right, quick story time before we get into this, you guys, And it involves Johnnie Ray, who is the feature tonight, and it involves their beard wipes, which was a collaboration with me. This was one of the coolest collabs I did, from helping design them and ingredients and working with the manufacturer and all that stuff. Corey and Hannah absolutely killed it, but it was fun for me to get involved. So yesterday, Jackson had a game. My parents came in town to drop the boys' birthday presents off because they hadn't been in town in a while. And the boys had their birthdays somewhat recently, within the last month or so. So they went to Jackson's game and then gave the boys the presents. And whenever we're with my parents, we tend to go to either a Mexican restaurant or B-Dubs. So we went to B-Dubs. First off, the beard wipes. Those are one of those things where it's like, how did I go out to eat in public before even realizing that this is something I needed? I can't imagine going and getting barbecue or soup, Korean hot pot, right? Or B-Dubs especially without these beard wipes. Used it yesterday. Absolute chapter of my beard life that will never go backwards. I will always have these on hand. I will always have these on hand. Yeah, Moose is right. This is one of those things that you cannot simply go back on. You are stuck with them forever. Yep, stuck with them forever. Never seen them in my life? All right, well, thanks for watching the channel, dude. Jeez Louise. We did a full video on them. I've mentioned them in several other videos, and we've displayed them on the live stream many times. So I'm glad I could bring it to your attention. But we went to B-Dubs, and we had the worst service in our restaurant history. Now, I'm not one that complains about restaurants. I'm not one that ever says something. It was so bad that Sam and I both had to leave negative Google reviews, and I contacted the full Buffalo Wild Wings headquarters about this. It was the worst of all time. Absolutely insane. And I understand. Yep, I understand. Yes, Dylan. I understand that people have bad days. This was far beyond that, and so many reasons why it was absolutely atrocious. And I just got to tell you real quick on the story. So we get into B-Dubs. We sit down. It is my parents. They're on their own check. And then it is my family of 5. And nope, not in town. This one was, I'll call it out specifically, Royal Oak, Michigan. And you guys can go check out Buffalo Wild Wings, Royal Oak, Michigan. You can see the review if you sort by newest from myself and Sam. You can also see some reviews from people that were there that day and that had a similar experience. And I will say too, and I put this all in an email, I will say I showed my 3 most recent food establishment reviews. All 5-star glowing reviews. I'm not the guy that just goes and leaves negative reviews. When I have a great experience, an overwhelmingly positive experience, I go and leave. I leave the positive reviews as well. And so, and this was my only. We go to B-Dubs all the time. In my experience, it's not trash at all. I know it's the cool thing to bash on their food. I think B-Dubs has some of the best sauces in the entire industry. I love their appetizers and sides. Their wings are good. They're not great, but they're good. And they have good kids' meals for our kids. It's a loud environment. It's a fun environment. It's a sports environment. And so, yes, Rambo, correct. And it is, and B-Dubs, guys, is Buffalo Wild Wings, just to make sure we're clear here. Buffalo Wild Wings is B-Dubs. And so, I really, really, really enjoy Buffalo Wild Wings. This was crazy. So we walk in and it has a sign on the door that says parties of 6 or more will have an automatic 18% gratuity. Didn't really think anything of it. I always tip 18% and more, right? Usually my standard is 20. If it's better, I'll go more. If it's worse, I'll go to 18. That's kind of about where I draw the line. But I didn't even think about it because we had a party of 5 and then my parents had a party of 2. And so I was like, okay, we're not a party of 6, but maybe if we're sitting with each other, they're still going to count it. Again, no worries, right? Not a big deal for me. We sit down, takes forever for the girl to come over. No worries. She is the most nonchalant, just here. What would you like to drink? And just like that. Okay. So we order. A good 10, 15 minutes go by before she brings the drinks. And it's not busy. It is the middle of a Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Less than half the establishment is full. And it's plenty of staff. I mean, everywhere there is staff. And so she brings our drinks. We order the food, and she is just everything we're talking about. She's just annoyed. Yep, she is just annoyed on this. And so we're like, all right, here, go ahead, okay? This is the order. And the food, I don't know how long it was, but it was at least, and I'm not kidding, at least 45 minutes until we got our food. We also ordered appetizers that didn't come for a half an hour. And this was the bottomless appetizer deal they have going right now, so you get free refills, right? They replenish the appetizers, and just everything was wrong, right? We had ordered the queso with no pico. It came with pico. No worries, we'll scoop it off. Don't worry about it. And then my wings, I had ordered, I don't like ranch, so I had carrots and celery instead of ranch. She brought out ranch, not carrots and celery. Okay, everything keeps going wrong. I finished my drink because, again, the food had taken forever. I'm not going to eat my hot wings without a drink, so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to get her attention. Won't get a refill, nothing. She's at the computer, I think, texting the whole time. Absolutely atrocious. I see another table talking to the manager. The manager's going back and forth with the waitress. Seems like the waitress calls the table out for complaining, and they're having a little kerfuffle. And then it's just ridiculous. We're like, let's just get out of here. We're not going to complain. I tried to make eye contact with the manager just to let him know. I didn't want anything. I wasn't going to try and get like anything for free. I just wanted, as a manager, him to know how our experience was. He would not make eye contact with me at all. He avoided me like the plague. I even raised my hand. He looked and then just kept going. It was, what did she look like? Why does that matter? Are you local? If you're local and there's somebody you're thinking of, I can let you know, but not sure why she looks would matter. And so I'm trying to get his attention, and he avoids me like the plague. I mean, he is gone. And then we get our bill, and for the first time, this is B-dubs. Yep. And again, guys, I've been to B-dubs hundreds of times. Love it every time. This was just insane. And there's so many other worse things, but I don't want to waste time on that. We get our bill, and then automatically the 18% tip was put on. Whew. It's crazy. Absolutely. I appreciate it, Kenny. Absolutely crazy. She knew from the second we got there that she was going to get an 18% tip no matter what she did, no matter how much she messed up. It was automatically going to be an 18% tip. And it didn't show up until the credit card was ran. And I was just like, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I don't know, Nick, this is a good question. Sam and I were discussing for the first time ever in our entire life, not tipping. I've never done that, ever once. I'll be honest here. I think I was going to go 10%. That was where my mind was at. I hadn't made a decision yet. But then automatically, 18% was charged, and she was the worst server we have ever had. And it was. So, and I said that at the beginning. Yep. So there was a paper when you walk in that said a party of 6 will automatically add 18% gratuity. We had 2 separate bills. Now there may be some fine print rules there where if you sit together, okay. This one was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And a tip, don't forget, you guys, is trust in prompt service. This was the opposite of prompt service. This was the opposite of anything. I couldn't fathom that she knew she could do anything she wanted and was going to get the tip. It was mind-blowing. So Sam and I both left reviews. I reached out to B-Dubs. They're supposed to get back to me tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But man, oh man, I've never had anything like that. And I went with the sauce. Sometimes I do dry rub, but I went with the sauce and I used the beard wipes. Everything was fantastic. Food-wise, but that was rough. And the thing that upset me is it was so bad that it was embarrassing that it was in front of my kids and in front of my parents. Like, the service was that bad. Yep, it was that bad. Now, somebody said, did you blow a gasket? I did not. I was very calm. I stayed nice and relaxed. It's not worth it for me to make a scene. I also don't feel good doing that. I'm not at it. Who knows where I'll go in life, but I'm not at a chapter in my life where I can do that and feel good about myself, especially in front of my kids. So I did want to set a good example for them. And some of you would say, hey, set the example of not being a pushover. Hey, to each their own. I didn't want to make a scene. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I also didn't want to let somebody control my mood, right? I'm big on that. The money wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big bill. However, I did leave reviews. I did reach out, and that was our experience yesterday. Yep, that was our experience yesterday, and it was such a bummer, and I put in the email. I said, we're considering never going to Buffalo Wild Wings again, and I'm a very regular consumer. I actually worked with Buffalo Wild Wings. One of the coolest things in my journey is several years ago, they reached out for a Father's Day promotion and sent me a package and sent me gift cards. And it was like a Father's Day tie that was made out of their moist towelettes, truly. And like just a really, really cool thing. I still have the box to this day. It was a really nice magnetic box, you know, kind of like the Onyx box that we've seen with Octane. And it just was such a bummer. Just unbelievably such a bummer. And again, it was that automatic tip because she knew she didn't have to do anything. And so, yeah. What would you do if you go back? So this, thankfully, is not our local Buffalo Wild Wings. I can promise you I will never go back to that location. The reason I will never go back to that location is the manager was terrible. It doesn't matter what the wait staff is. It does trickle down. And if the manager is accepting of that behavior, if the manager is avoiding looking at me or talking to me, never once did the manager come over, which every B-Dubs is supposed to do. Never once did the manager come over and say, how was your experience? Do you guys need anything? Not once. So I will not go back to that location. And I'm waiting on how they respond as corporate to see if we go back again. But it was not good. And then if you check out the reviews from this place, there's very similar reviews. There was one that was just minutes after us, and they talked about their bad experience. They talked about complaining to the manager. And then in the review, they said the waitress came back and called them out for complaining about it and said that it was unbelievably unprofessional and made them feel terrible. And so it was, it was really, 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 really kind of crazy, man. Really, really crazy. So I'm just going to adjust accordingly with my business and my wallet, which is what I always recommend people doing. If something goes wrong with a company, you don't have to make a scene. You don't have to burn the world down. Speak with your wallet. And so it's, Are they individually owned? I don't know how B-Dubs worked. I'm assuming they're franchise locations. So I'm not sure. At the very least, they are a franchise. You reminded me years ago I'd take the Amtrak to Royal Oak and always enjoyed a great restaurant deli whose name I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, Royal Oak's great. It's a kind of a higher end town, a little bit too fancy for Sam and I. We even said that when we were down there. But man, it was, I will for sure. I haven't heard back from them yet. Let me check my email real quick. But I hope they get back to me. They said it would be within 48 hours. So we'll see. And yeah, and it does. I think it was a bad location with a bad manager. That is my take on it. Yep. If you just do Google and you do I use Google Maps and you do Royal Oak Buffalo Wild Wings, hit reviews and then sort by newest, my review is there. Nope, totally different Buffalo Wild Wings. Yep, totally different one. So that was our day yesterday. It was a very rare experience for us. Yep, very, very rare experience. Royal Oak, yeah, Michigan locations. All right, guys, let's get this party started, baby. I promise you I'm going to have some great service for you tonight, and you don't even need to tip me. I will not charge you any gratuity automatically. No tips required, no purchases required. We get to have a good old fun free time tonight. Yep, fun free time tonight. I found the reviews already. Yep. Mircha, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. And it is April 20th. Can you believe I was planning out my videos today? I usually film about 2 weeks, 1.5 to 2 weeks in advance. And I am on my filming for May 1st already. How are we in May? My birthday is in May. How the heck are we in May for my planning? What in the world? Hey, Donald, thank you, man. You didn't need to tip with that, dude, but thank you so much. Donald's down in Florida having the best time. So that's really cool. Yep, absolutely. Should she wait for an email? Floyd, I would reach out on Instagram. That should be an easy one. But yeah, email the email that I gave, and it should work out. Their response. Make sure the email's correct, Floyd, because they're very good with their responses. They have a whole team dedicated to it. Yep, absolutely. All right. Hey, thank you, Shay. Thank you so much. $2 super chat right there. Thank you. Yeah, happy 2027, right? It's going that fast. Rambo, we're going to get right into the deal and everything. I got a whole slide and everything prepared for it, my dude. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, she gave them the other email. It could have been. Okay. Yeah, yep. Check the email. I think it was just customer service at fablebeardco.com. But yeah, they've never had any issues with responding. That would shock me. All right, guys. Go Spurs, go. Yeah, they looked good. Pistons looked terrible in their first one, but they'll adjust. They'll be all right. I can't see us losing a series to the Magic. But yeah, Wemby, man, he's a freak. He should be MVP in my opinion. Consensus, first time ever defensive player of the year consensus. Yep, absolutely. Speaking of emails, is there somewhere to send my questions and stuff before you get into it? Yeah, check the description of any of my upload videos. I have my email, Instagram, everything in the description of those videos. If anybody wants to reach out, the email is very easy, dan_command@yahoo.com. And again, guys, it is in the description of every video. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I know your rants are over, but had a place tell me something about the menu and said I couldn't probably afford it. Jeez, dude. That's crazy. Hey, what's up, Emma? That's crazy. Yeah, U of M football's around the corner. Yes, sir. Go blue, baby. So, and again, guys, don't miss my rant later tonight. It's a really good one. I need you guys to go on this journey with me so you can understand what I interact with. And I don't want to say deal with because that has such a negative connotation, but what I deal with on a dang near daily basis, and maybe it'll help some people in their thinking and in their perspective, but you got 3-slide rant tonight. Don't miss it. Don't go to sleep. If you do, come check the replay because it's a doozy. Yep, it is a doozy. Dang. I used Google Maps for several years, lots of reviews, 57 million views. Wow. Wish I could get a little from that for sure, dude. For sure. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. Let's begin, you guys, with Florida Man Monday. It's telling me somebody reacted to my reviews on there. That's too funny. Oh, man. You guys, that is hilarious. Let me see this real quick. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Got it. Yeah, right. Almost a Michigan man. No, I kept it cool. All right, Florida Man Monday, guys. Real quick, check to see if you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're live throughout the stream. The way you do that is there's the word live in one of the bottom two corners. Make sure you click it and have the red dot next to it, and then you should be good to go. All right, here is our Florida Man Monday today. Florida was kind of quiet in the last week, by the way, guys. Yep. It looks like B-Dubs commented on the reviews before. Yeah, I know. The owner of B-Dubs was responding to other reviews, but not Sam and myself. Yep, the owner was responding to them. I know, I thought that was hilarious, but just generic. Thank you for your feedback. We have to do better. We will take it in consideration. Like, not offering to make it right at all. Nope. All right, here's our Florida Man Monday. After a kind of calm week in Florida. It must be because Donald's down there. They're like, we need to behave. We need to, what's up, Chris? We need to leave. We need to leave this state alone for a little bit. But we do have one. We do have one here. Florida man charged with DUI after crashing e-bike into tricycle. And if anybody's wondering, it was an adult that was driving the tricycle. And of course, it was an adult driving the e-bike. Okay, one more time. Florida man charged with DUI after crashing e-bike into tricycle. DUI on an e-bike alone is already noteworthy. But for crashing it into a tricycle, oh my goodness. And there is the possession of something that, I mean, it is 420 to, yeah, yeah. I've just never seen a headline like this. I've just never seen what's up, Wesley? I've never seen a headline like this. Drunk with possession, right? Stuff on you, got that thing on them. On an e-bike, an electric bike for those that aren't new and hip. And they crashed it into a 3-wheeled cycle, aka a tricycle. What? How? Where? And they were not together. They did not know each other. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. And just know that there's a lot of these in Florida that I don't show because sometimes they're too sad, they're too aggressive, sometimes they're too inappropriate. I did see this one. It was kind of on the line. 39-year-old man was arrested in Lakeland after loitering in a pet supply store and exposing himself to an employee while performing a sway with his hips. Don't mental picture that one for too long, guys. Just move on. Yep, just move. Moose. Yeah, nice. Barry says, didn't expect this on a beard channel. Hey, tonight is part beard, but it's part community. We just have fun. We just simply have fun. Moose says, that bike has an extra wheel. Murder. Murder. Key West, gonna Key West. Yeah, I've never been. Yep, I've never been. Is he going to go to prison for that? I don't think so. The penalties for a DUI in Florida are very, very mild as compared to Michigan. I've never had one, but I have a general idea. In Florida, from this article, the fine can be between $500 and $1,000. For the people that I have known that have gotten DUIs in Michigan, nobody in my family, thankfully, knock on wood. Sam and I don't drink, so we don't have any worries there. But it's in the several thousand. But in Florida, it was $500 to $1,000. Brian says, and he is a Florida man, by the way. The old classic Florida sway. Yeah, that's Florida Man Monday, you guys. Drunk on an e-bike, crashed into a tricycle with possession. Yeah. Yep. Right. Wild to have a DUI on while you're on an e-bike and hit a tricycle. Yep. That's it. That's it. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think most of the people driving golf carts down here have been drinking. That's a pretty safe bet. Yep, that's a pretty safe bet. So, Kenny, in my head in Michigan, for the people I've talked to, they said it was around $8,000 for a DUI here. Now, again, I don't know all the details or anything like that, but geez Louise. Yeah, geez Louise. But it's, man. All right, final Florida comment. Hey, lady, you want to see my peninsula? and then swaying motion. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yep. Okay. Oh, and a key peel reference. Only 2. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Here is what's going on tonight. And yeah, I have absolutely zero sympathy for drunk drivers. To me, it's one of the most atrocious things that you could do. I drive on the road with my family. You do not have the right to get behind the wheel under the influence and risk our lives for that. Absolutely agree to the absolute sky. You can drink all you want. Be responsible. Get an Uber, get a ride, get a friend, sleep in the vehicle, something. You do not get to drink and drive. I 100% cross the line there. Or any kind of influence, right? Just absolutely don't be too tired. Don't be under the influence of drugs. Don't be under so many things. I could keep that going too. Hey, the Laro family grooming, Christina and Big Red. Thank you guys. Man, very, very, very kind of you. Man, thank you. They just donated 10 memberships to the stream. That's beautiful. Thank you, guys. Put your hands up! Hit it. Put your hands up! Hit it. There we go. There we go, baby. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. Okay, let's get into the details tonight, and I will drop a link in the chat, guys, for all the deals that can be found tonight. First off, note, the code is different tonight, okay? It is one that is exclusive for this deal, all right? So the code is a little bit different tonight. Let me get these down there. There we go. Beautiful. What a star. What a guy. Here we go. Code DANCC, like Commands Corner, DANCC, until tomorrow night. So you have a little bit more than 24 hours. It's till the end of the day on Tuesday, just so you guys are aware, is worth 20% off. And there are freebies at spending points, which we'll go over on the next slide. And here is an update that we'll take a closer look at. But first, they're out of Southern Michigan, right? Go Blue. They're owned by Nate and Hannah, a true family owned and operated. You guys know the story by now. Nate was an Apple employee. He left a very good job with great benefits, so many things, to go all in on Johnnie Ray. Hannah has another career outside of Johnnie Ray, but still manages their website, still does so much with designing the labels, giving input on everything. A true team, absolute true team. And so it's a beautiful thing. New things tonight, you guys. Blue Tansy head hair shampoo and head hair conditioner. Come on now. Yes, sir. Sam has been demanding these and has been asking for them for a very, very long time. 16-ounce big boys. Blue Tansy head hair shampoo. Blue Tansy head hair conditioner. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, yes, yes. And Nate says she's the only person in the company that does it all. I believe you. No arguments there at all. They also, Dan begged for it. True story, I did. And guys, I do have head hair for those of you that are unaware. Hannah demanded it. Sam demanded it. It's here. Boom, baby. Also, they now have a Blue Tansy Pits and Bits wash, all right, commonly known as ball wash. And you might say, well, Dan, what's the difference of their Blue Tansy Pits and Bits wash as compared to their body wash? Those parts, my pits and bits, are a part of my body. They have a different formula, mainly for the slip factor, right? These are areas of skin that are intended for skin-to-skin contact. So your armpits, right? They rub right here. Your bits, they rub with your legs. Ladies have also areas of skin-to-skin contact. It is not exclusive to the pits and bits, but those are the areas where they are made for. I don't really get a little tingle. I'll be honest, I like a little tingle with the Pits and Bits wash. I don't get any kind of like sizzle. Now, if you get their Frankenmuth soap, yes, you do get a little tingle with that one, right? You do get a tingle with that one. Yeah. You want to get this so you don't have to sway and to free the pits and the bits, right? And so yes. But they have that now, and the Blue Tansy beard oils and face serum now have a new matte silver color bottle. They look clean. They look clean. What's up, Ken? Welcome, dude. Yep. And so let's go over the spending limits, and then we'll take a closer look at some of the new products that came out tonight. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, I would love a Frankenmuth version. Had to start with Blue Tansy. That's my one. But next, for sure, should be the Frankenmuth version. Give it a little zip, a little tingle, a little tangle, if you know what I mean. All right. Tonight, Dan CC. This is the only code that will qualify for these tiers stacking. If you spend $50, meaning after the discount, not including shipping and taxes. All right? After the discount, not including shipping and taxes, if you spend $50, you get a $5 gift card for free. If you spend $75, you get another $5 gift card. So that's $10 total. Okay? And if you notice, these are broken down by the tax bracket percentages, which is really cool. If you spend $100, this is the really big tier, you guys. The really, really big tier right here. This is my focus. This is my recommendation. Of course, spend more if you want to and you're treating yourself and you financially can. Guys, don't get silly. These products are going to be here forever. They're not going away. You don't need to rush. There's no FOMO. But tonight, if you're trying to capitalize and stock up or try them for the first time, if you spend $100 after already saving 20% off, by the way, you are going to get a $10 gift card on top of the 10 you've already had. So you have a $20 gift card on top of 20% off, and you get free shipping. And you get a full-size limited Commands Corner mystery oil. Yeah. Yep. Okay. One more time. Spend $100, get $20 back in gift cards, get free shipping, and a full-size beard oil. That's worth what? $25? The shipping's worth what? Another $8? Another $20 in gift cards? Yeah. Yep. Multi-tier goodies. I think Hannah came up with these deals. So, Nate, I'm sorry if you're seeing these for the first time. I did not make them. I promise. This came from Johnnie Ray here. And then everything stacks from beyond that. If you spend another $50, you get an additional $15 gift card. If you spend $200, you get, what is that? 10, 20, 30. You get $50 in gift cards if you spend $200 plus free shipping plus the mystery oil. Goodness gracious. And you can see the deal there. If you spend up to $350, you can get $120 of gift cards. You can get a free mystery oil and free shipping. Goodness. Hannah read this for the first time. I know. I was just being silly. This was Nate, you guys. Hannah, that was me. I was trying to make you look cool. So, yeah. Yep. It's utterly insane. Like, utterly insane. Please feel free to take a screenshot if you guys would like. So, yeah. And hey, if you can't spend anything tonight, we have free giveaways. You do not have to, I want to say this super clearly, guys. You do not have to spend anything. You do not have to buy anything. Misprint, it says spend $100, get a $10 gift card, but that's not 20% off. Oh, David. Here you go, my man. Here, David. Don't make me make a rant about you, sir. Tiers stack. If you spend $100, how much are you getting in gift cards, David? 5, 10 equals 20. What is $20 in percent of 100? 20. Watching you, David. So no, they are correct. No misprint there at all. That would be exactly correct. So check those out. Utterly insane deals. Yeah, math. Yep. Math, going math. I'm the wrong David. Yeah, not this David. Not this David. Did not hear the 5 and 5. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. It is on the screen, to be fair, but no, you're good, dude. Just being silly with you. So, yep. And Hannah says, I promise we'll do the math and issue 1 gift card lump sum. You guys don't have to piece together a bunch of gift cards. History teacher doing math. Here's the crazy thing. I'm pretty good at math. I don't like to tell people that. I'll kind of play it down sometimes. I'm really good at math. Sam is in an accounting degree, and you can ask her. I'm better at math than she is. Yeah. Yep. If I spend $500, can I get stock in Johnnie Ray? Asking for Fred. I need some stock in Johnnie Ray. I've got 0% stock. No, they're not publicly traded yet, but keep that in mind. Yep. All right, now let's take a look at the webpage that you can find pinned in the chat, but I'll also drop a comment in the chat right now. This is the website that Hannah does here. And again, guys, if you forget anything, it's right on there. Code DANCC, like Commands Corner, equals 20% off. That's first and foremost. And this goes until the end of the night Eastern time on Tuesday. All right, to the end of the night Eastern time on Tuesday. Then, all of the gift card brackets are over here. Got it? Yes, sir. And then what's new? You can see the graphics here. The Pits in the Bits wash. For sensitive areas prone to odor and sweat. Helps control odor without irritation. And it's going to be calm for the skin and body. What I really noticed with the Pits and Bits wash, especially in Blue Tansy, is it gives it a nice slip factor. You can avoid things like chafing, right? I know it's not a fun word to say or discuss, but truly that has been the biggest benefit, is avoiding chafing when you have skin-to-skin contact areas, okay? So just keep that in mind for that. Also, the Blue Tansy shampoo, and yes, gentle aloe-based formula. Come on now. Blue Tansy is an essential oil. It is one of my favorite essential oils in the history of this planet. It smells a little bit like an apple citrus. It's got a little floralness to it. It's got a little earthiness to it. And the benefits it has for your skin, unbelievable. It may be the most beneficial essential oil for skin in my experience and opinion. Incredible essential oil. Yep. I didn't know you were a chafer. Not really. I will in like extreme situations. For example, walking around Universal with a swimsuit or Disney. That's where it got me. If I have my skin is all like wet and I'm walking around with a suit, that's what will get me. And so yeah, I rare, but that does happen. Yep, that does happen. Is there a Blue Tansy bundle? Build-A-Bundle. I don't think there's a Build-A-Bundle, but I know there's a Dan-C bundle that involves it. And I believe there's a Dan-C Blue Tansy and a Dan-C Grand Blanc. But yeah, check out the site, and they're in here to help you out as well. Okay. So we got that. Blue Tansy conditioner. Come on now. And then look at how clean these bottles look. Instead of having the traditional darker caps and bottoms. So yeah. Yep. Oh, for sure. I miss being able to get away with that as a kid. Yeah, you didn't even care as a kid. When you had the chafing time as a kid, you just powered through it. Yep, powered through it. As a lady, I love the Pits and Bits wash. It's why I refuse to call it ball wash. Yeah, hey, can I throw my hat in the ring? I believe the Pits and Bits wash name was my idea. I'm so honored that was accepted and at least considered. I like the name Pits and Bits wash. I think it fits perfectly. Yep, I think it fits perfectly. So, yeah. I did not, David. Nope. And so Johnnie Ray says, we have the Frankenmuth Grand Blanc Dan-C bundles. Blue Tansy's not a part of that one. Oh, okay. We do have the collection option, though. Boom. There we go. Yep. Is it normal for beard conditioner to smell like blue cheese? I don't think so. No, I don't eat blue cheese or smell it frequently, but I've never smelled a beard conditioner and been like, blue cheese. And I don't even like ranch either. So, yeah. Here again, guys, these are the new things that are out tonight. Also, Do not sleep on Kitch Ittakippy. True story, at B-Dubs yesterday, I had Kitch Ittakippy in beard. Wow, and this is one of the rare days I go back-to-back with companies, but quite literally had Kitch Ittakippy in beard yesterday. Springtime scent, green tea. It's got a little bit of earth. Oh, so good. So good. Yup. Hey, I love that. It was your idea. I didn't think Hannah was going to go for it, but she was game. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So again, guys, $100, you get a $20 gift card, you get free shipping, and a free mystery oil. Do not sleep on the free mystery oil, you guys. That's a free, unreleased, full-size. Oh, or is it a... No, it's the CC mystery oil. It'll be an unreleased oil that is exclusive to this stream. All right. If you are unfamiliar, Johnnie Ray does have 2 different blends. And thank you guys for being here, man. We already topped over 200 people. If you could, just look down below, split second, and see if anybody forgot to hit the thumbs up. I know everybody has the best intentions, so in case you just simply forgot, it is appreciated. But we have 2 different, and their mystery oils are so good. Donnie's right. He said the last mystery oil I got was fire. Fire. So, yep. We have 2 different blends, thin viscosity for both, but I would say that and that's just my opinion, I would say that the Apex oil is a little bit thicker, right? It has that bird oil and acts a little bit thicker. However, I still would classify it acting as a thin oil. But that's me. Other people have said that they feel like it's a little bit thicker. Hey, to each their own. The only difference of these 2 blends is the Apex has emu oil first, which is a bird oil. It's the rendered fat from the emu bird. And its greatest properties are that it has anti-inflammation. It is going to calm the skin. It is going to calm the hair. 2 years, let's go, Eric. And we're on week 2 of his weight loss journey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Here are the ingredients within this blend. And again, I'm known for a lot of things, but one of the things I'm the most proud of is I think most people in the community understand that I am the top pronuncier. That is how you actually say it. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Pronuncier of the ingredients on anything, right? There's a lot of like scientific names that people just don't understand. Everybody can say things like sweet almond oil. Whoa, cool. You can pronounce sweet almond oil. But when it gets scientific, when it gets real, when it's hooked on phonics, are you able to break it down? And I will say real quick, guys, generally speaking, I use Apex at night, Legacy during the day. Almost always that's where they fall for me. Apex at night, Legacy during the day. And so, yes, that is what I have. Okay. Here are the ingredients pronounced by the expert history teacher, beard content creator, pronuncier of the community. Hemisqualane oil. Why at night? Because the Apex leaves my beard very soft. Very, very soft. Almost too soft for my styling preferences during the day. Yep. During the day. Okay. You butcher the English language? Well, Pete, buckle up. I'm going to learn you today. Hemisqualane oil. Got it? You guys can take notes if you'd like. I'm totally cool with that. We won't quiz you, but totally good with that. And yes, guys, for the ladies using oil on their hair, Legacy is like water consistency. Sam, the only oil she uses on her head hair and her scalp is Johnnie Ray. And I've talked about that in a video. Okay. Hemisqualane oil. Next one. Mango oil. Next one. Broccoli seed oil. Broccoli seed oil. Next one. Haminia oil. Haminia oil. Next one. Angry hui oil. Angry hui oil. That one's tough, but I really practiced it. Next one. Still can't believe people missed this one. Meadow foam seed oil. Meadow foam seed oil. Next one. Cucumber seed oil. Cucumber seed oil. Next one. Similar but not to be confused. Cacao oil. Cacao oil. And then this one is my worst one. I apologize, guys. I apologize on this one because I've been practicing rolling my R, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it here. Prilia seed oil. Prilia seed oil. Let's go, baby. Nailed it. Nailed it. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, feel free, reach out. I can do a voice memo sometimes if it's the right time. So yeah. No, so I used to say the third one wrong. And then I had somebody educate me on the third one. And it is pronounced broccoli seed oil. I can admit when I was wrong, and I was wrong before. I'm very confident, though, that it is pronounced broccoli seed oil. I'm not too big of a man to learn from my mistakes. Yep, I'm drank. Not too big of a man to learn from my mistakes. So, okay, that's what we got there, guys. All right, Johnnie Ray feedback. Johnnie Ray feedback. What's up, Vince? Drop a comment with your feedback, with your favorites, your scents, the products that you can't live without. What do you have? Yeah, what do you have there, guys? I'm going to drop a little tune real quick while I get this timely message, all right? Hit it. Put your answers in the chat.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dan C. bearded, here to banish all your beard fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing beard strong like the mightiest creature. First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the beards compete. We united in the beard brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dan C's knowledge, we shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like
Okay. All right, get that feedback in, you guys. Let's see what we have here for your feedback on this company. Okay. Grand Blanc and Clarity are amazing. I will say Grand Blanc is my most used set from this company. Blue Tansy is unbelievable. Frankenmuth is up. I could go on and on. I'm not even kidding. I could go on and on and on about them. But Grand Blanc still is my most used set from this company. Nate and Johnnie Ray, best company. Dang. Big statement from an experienced beardsman like Vince. Corey says, Nate is my best friend and biggest inspiration. Love that. Cold water. Just Johnnie Ray customer service rules. All caps. Absolutely love the Blue Tansy oil. Yep. Spoiler, it's in beard right now. Butter is the only butter I will use. Thin, light butter. I did help create the current form of the butter. Shaka and London Fog. Hayden loves Blue Tansy. The wife is in love with Root Beer Falls. Yes. Great company, great owners. Blue Tansy collection all day. All day. My favorite Blue Tansy oil in beard wash. Blue Tansy. Johnnie Ray is top tier company. If you're a leatherhead, Stone Trace is a must. I haven't used that one in years. But that is a good, strong, rich, kind of manly one. Yep. Awesome, man. I appreciate you. Okay. Rocking Blue Tansy product most of the week. Wow. Blue Tansy. Great company. Nate and Hannah are amazing people, says Adam. They're so innovative and good at what they do. I haven't found a product that doesn't work. They are unbelievably good at what they do. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that commonly. You don't hear me say it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. True North says, Nate gets our respect. He's putting in work over there. Jordan Jones says, everything is done with class. Products, customer service, packaging, Blue Tansy body wash, only one I use. Class is a beautiful way to describe this company. Root Beer Falls tonight. Interesting. Blue Tansy oil, Genesis oil balm. JB says, Johnnie Ray is tippity top. Exceptional quality. Legacy is just unreal in beard. Love me some Grand Blanc. About to get all Blue Tansy tonight. Just so good. Blue Tansy everything. London Fog, excellent, really quick communication and customer service. Frankenmuth, yeah, if you want the mintiest, zippiest scent in all of, here, come here. If you want the mintiest, zippiest scent, the beep, the little tingle, the little zap, number one in the entire beard industry, it is Frankenmuth. It is. I love mint scents. I've tried almost all of them. The mintiest is Frankenmuth. If you apply it to your skin and you put some cold air on it, whoo, you're going to get some goosies. You're going to get some chills. It's so good. Says everything Johnnie Ray is pure class, from the products themselves to the packaging and, of course, the two amazing people behind the company. They do everything incredible, each product. And that's not, Vince doesn't talk like this. Vince isn't a hype machine guy. Vince, I hope you guys understand how potent that is. Sarge says, I'm personally not a Blue Tansy fan, but the Blue Tansy beard wash is phenomenal. And you're not alone. Blue Tansy is not a universally loved scent. It is natural. It is from nature. It is everyone's right to not like it. I love it. Many people do love it, but I will say, and I'm not going to lead anybody in the wrong direction, there are people where it's not their favorite. Blue Tansy is not Sam's favorite, but she wears it because it's so good, and it has grown on her. She doesn't dislike it. She doesn't hate it, but it is not her favorite. Sean says, Nate and Hannah are wonderful with their attentiveness to quality products and service. Yep. Babying the last bit of Mint and Mint. I still have some. I love Mint and Mint. I love that scent. Grand Blanc is a daytime favorite. London Fog at night. Love Blue Tansy shampoo. Oil feels so light and nourishing. Just haven't found a scent I'm in love with yet. Okay. All right. If we can help you, let us know. Mircha. Grand Blanc and London Fog are so good. The butter is also peak. Genuinely have no idea how it stays solid at room temp, but it melts down like nothing else. So light, so easy. Yeah, if you guys like lime scents, don't sleep on Sublime. Yep, don't sleep on Sublime. Sublime and Blue Tansy oils are awesome, and Johnnie Ray oils make my beard feel amazing. Their body wash is currently my favorite in the industry. Vince said, I never knew I needed a face serum until Johnnie Ray put one out. Yes. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep talking my experience and my truth. Their face serum is my most used I've ever had. I have plenty of them that are fantastic. I use 8-Bit. I use Weatherbeard. I use True North. Those are kind of my main ones, unless I'm blanking on one right now. But Johnnie Ray Blue Tansy is my most used face wash, and it is my most used face serum. Straight up most used for both of those. Yep. Dan, don't forget about their mustache wax. I do know a lot of people love their mustache wax. I don't use it, but Brian does. So there we go. I need to get more oil, but I use the Blue Tansy conditioner, the face serum, as part of my daily regimen. Love that. Favorite scent for Eddie is Frankenmuth. Nice. Okay, Blue Tansy is fire. Clarity was good. Yeah, if you guys like Clarity, there is a new scent that is the modern version of Clarity. All right, Frankenmuth and anything Blue Tansy. Try their beard, and their beard wash bars are fantastic. Highly recommend with the beard growth stimulator, and they have a growth stimulator oil. I need to stop it, Dan. Then stop. Don't put yourself in a bad spot, dude. There'll be time. You're all right. Please don't spend if you guys should not. Please don't spend if it's not a good time. There is no pressure here. We're just sharing how much we love this company, you guys. Frankenmuth will turn you up a few notches. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Jordan Jones says, scared to get the shampoo, that it will become the only one I use too. Do need to try the P&B wash, though. Get the shampoo, Jordan. Get the shampoo. Chef says, Johnnie Ray, the only thing about this, you feel like $1 million when you use their products. They have been number one for the last 3 years. Butter's so smooth. So smooth. But, yep. Matt Jack says, didn't plan on it, but that's what's in beard tonight. Nice. Johnnie Ray is killing it. Growth oil, legacy oil, all summer, butter, top tier, personal notes. And yeah, you get personal notes. You might also look for a beard wipe sample in there for free. Who knows? We can feel the effort and care in the products. Keep it coming. Yep. Had a little hiccup in my order today. Contacted Nate. It was handled in 20 minutes or less. Fantastic customer service. There are massive plans to add more scents to the same base as Blue Tansy Beard Wash is using very soon. Nice. I like Frankenmuth, but not Blue Tansy by itself. Hey, totally fair. Blue Tansy is one that I can't really decipher, but I like it. Yeah, it's one of those confusing ones. Yep, one of those confusing ones. So, yeah. But imagine that. He's not a fan of it, but he says the beard wash of Blue Tansy is phenomenal. I don't care for it normally, but this is the bomb. That's a serious review. Love that. Yep. Oh, and the beard wipes are an absolute game changer. Yeah. What is the general life of their beard butter? 2 to 3 years. I have some that I ordered in mid-2023 that has the consistency of a sticky pomade now, though it still smells great. 2 to 3 years would be the general consensus on that one. Yep. Sublime FO lime, Mackinac Mist, EO lime. Yep, absolutely. Steve, who was at Nationals for axe throwing, or Worlds, I apologize, Worlds. I won 2 Johnnie Ray giveaways and had every question answered. They're always thrown in notes and freebies, even with the giveaway. Top-notch customer service. Products were fantastic. Yep. Mackinac plus Grand Blanc would be amazing. Yes, you're not wrong. Serum versus moisturizer, same use. Generally speaking, yes. The only main difference is there are times where a serum can be a cream-based or an oil-based. Moisturizer is only cream-based for the most part. But yes, generally speaking, it's just a marketing term. Yep. How do y'all feel about the solid beard wash? Really, really good. Yep, really good. I brought it on vacation with me. Yep, really good. It was the one I brought. Okay. Just recently received Johnnie Ray, the Blue Tansy. Not a fan of the smell, but wow, it makes my beard feel so good and soft. We'll keep using it. Yeah, the Blue Tansy is one of the only essential oils where you feel the difference from the scent. Let that marinate, and I'll hit you again in a second. Blue Tansy essential oil is one of the only essential oils you feel the difference with the scent. Yep. Bearded Floyd says, Blue Tansy and beard tonight. So good. Legacy oil, what is that? So remember, back to these blends here, you guys. The Legacy oil is their thin blend. The Apex blend has the bird oil added to it. And again, guys, here are the deals. If you spend $100, you get $20 in gift cards, free shipping, and a free limited edition Commands Corner mystery oil. I feel like the mystery Commands Corner oil is not even like thought of enough. This is insane. The butter is so smooth. It melts in your hand before you even rub them together. Yep. Keep beard wipes in the glove box. Never know when you need it. Yes. Yep. So peppermint, I don't feel the difference in the way my beard performs in Axe. Blue Tansy, I do. I do feel the difference. Yep. I really, really, really do. So yes. Okay. I mean, it's mainly for your beard health, in my opinion. I'm not wearing it as a date night cologne. Fair. I'm wearing it to soothe my skin. Fair. Yep. Motown, yeah, I don't fully remember it, though. Total honesty, I don't fully remember. I have it. I've used it. I reviewed it, but I don't fully remember it. I know it'll come to me, but that's where I'm at. Jeff says, look at that mustache. The ingredients are top shelf. Nate took great care of me as a first-time customer. Motown is really good. Don't sleep on Harbor Springs. Love Harbor Springs. Nice little like spring type scent for me. Jeff says, I literally love Johnnie Ray. Their Blue Tansy line is by far one of my most used beard oils, and I love the beard wash. Motown was Blood Orange Cologne. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I'm blanking on it for some reason. Must not have been like a favorite of mine. But good question. Fair questions. Okay. Let's go ahead, you guys, and see what we are doing for some giveaways tonight. Big baby. Yeah, their essential oil soaps are the bomb, too. You're right. I need to do a re-up on the soaps. I'm out. The Blue Tansy face serum, good for after shaving the head. I'll let the community answer that. I don't know. My gut says yes, but community, if you shave heads, is a moisturizer good afterwards? Is a face serum good afterwards? Yeah, let us know. Motown is pretty popular and people tend to love it. Don't worry, Dan. You have a review. Yo, I know I got a review on it. I just can't remember what my experience was like with it. Motown is probably the most fragrance cologne smelling EO blend I've smelled. There you go. There you go. All right, guys, there is a link in the chat. Please click it. Put your name, put your email. Let me see this message real quick. Yeah, amazing. Love it. Okay. Are beard wipes an easy way to add oil or for cleaning? For cleaning. Great question. They're for cleaning. It is not adding oil to your beard. Yep, great question. All right, and what we are giving away tonight, everybody, come on now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I know it's in the title. I know I've posted about it, but please understand how insane this is.
Put your hands up!
Hit it. Wow. 5 $100 gift cards, meaning 5 different people are going to get emailed a gift card that has 3 digits. Do you know how many goodies you can stock up on for $100 for free giveaways? 5 of you. There's less than 200 people in here right now. You don't need to buy. You don't need to donate. You don't need to be a member. 0 monies required to win this. You just need to be here and be subscribed. Absolutely crazy. Please make sure you're entered. Don't be on a VPN. Make sure you're live. All right. Make sure you are live. Absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Johnnie Ray, supporting the community. Not only do they support with these giveaways, they are now every other week sponsoring Beard Advice Live. They are a frequent sponsor of the Facebook group. They are just killing it with the community, with their growth, with their company. Jeez Louise. Absolutely crazy, man. Yep. So shout out to the community. Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Hannah. Thank you guys for being generous. It does not go unnoticed. It does not go unnoticed, you guys. And I don't pressure companies. I don't tell them what to give away. I don't say, do it big. Let's make a statement. I don't do any of that. What's up, Deadmans? Talk about supporting the community right there. Come on now. I don't put any pressure on them. This is entirely from them. Love it. Absolutely love it. And again, guys, those deals are scrolling down below, or just check the link that is pinned in the chat. A beautiful way to remember what's going on for the deals tonight. Because, what up, homie? Hey, happy Johnnie Ray CC tonight. They currently hold the crown for most products on my shelf. We're in Harbor Springs right now. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. Kiki, do you love me? And you're riding. I got to learn all the other words. I'll get there. What's up, Sean? What's up, 8-Bit? What's going on? Sean, we'll be in town this weekend for the Nike Cup. We are playing Club Ohio West. We are playing the Grasshoppers, 2 top teams in the state, and we're playing like the number 1 team out of New York. But our entire team is going to the crew game Saturday night. So look for all the Liverpool kits if you're out there. Hopefully, if you are, I'll have to run into you and see you. But yeah, man, we'll be in Columbus for soccer Saturday, Sunday. What's up, Mr. Beardsman? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Okay. Torch Lake is fantastic. Yep. All right, again, guys, enter the giveaways. If you're just coming in, I'll drop a link in the chat. How do you enter the giveaways? There's a link. You simply click it. You put your name, you put your email, and you're all signed up. It's a way to organize the info. It's a way to prevent people from cheating. It's it's free. It's what we call Gleam. All right, guys. Got it. Love it. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Hope everybody's having fun tonight. The rant is coming soon. Again, it's my first ever 3-slide rant, and I'm going to take you guys on a story, on a journey. It took me quite a while to set the rant up for this show. I do it all myself. Little pat on the back. Every thumbnail, every film, every edit, every post, every group post. I have 0 team members, guys. In the rant tonight, normally it's just me typing my thoughts. But the rant tonight is a pretty good one. Took me a little while. For this one. Staying up past my bedtime. It's worth it just to hear how insane some people are in their thought process. And we just got to put it out there. Yep, we got to put it out there. Yeah, get your popcorn. Is there an intermission? Nope. We're going to go straight through it. Yep, straight through it. All right, going Wednesday, out of town this weekend, have a showcase in West. Oh, cool. Understood, man. Have a great time. I'll let you know how the tournament goes. We're going to see where we're at. All the teams we play are top 100. We're just outside the top 100. We're ranked like 160th in the nation right now. But everybody we play is inside the top 100. So it's going to be a real true test to see where Maddox's team is at. I think they got a really good shot. So we'll see where we bring it. We start out with Club Ohio West right away, man. That ain't no joke, but we got this. All right, everybody. 200 people in the chat. Did you check that thumbs up? You know where it's at? Okay. 2-part question. What's up, Baker? If you could put it into one answer, that is appreciated. 1 part, where are you watching from? If you don't mind sharing your location, it can be as general as you would like. 2nd part, what time is it? Wherever you're located, write me out. Drop a comment in the chat, guys. So yeah, keep us updated in the chat. Where are you watching from, and what time is it? Wherever you're located. And yeah, if you got to go pee or anything, go right now. Don't take too long, because if you're not here, it's crazy. Yeah. All right. I'm not familiar with soccer in this capacity, but is it a sport where a single player can really make a crazy impact, like the NBA or more of the NFL, where a team really does matter the most? Can a player make a huge impact in soccer? Yes. I think Lionel Messi is an example of that. Now, he's not by himself. You can't do it by yourself. You can't be a terrible player, a great player on a terrible team. I would say the NBA is probably the most, right? The team that LeBron James took to the finals and won with is one of the worst supporting casts in history. However, a dominant player can make a massive difference in soccer. It really can. But you can't, if you don't have defense, if you don't have support in the midfield, a little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both. But I will say it's more impactful than like the NFL, right? If you have the best running back in the league, it doesn't mean you're going to win. In soccer, if you have the best player on the field, your odds are really good. They're really, really good. Yep. Especially because it's so role-based. If you have an offensive player that can just go get a bucket and score a goal in soccer, you can defensively scheme to keep teams away. You can, what they call, park the bus. You can do these different things. Complicated question, but really good question. Yeah, really, really good question. All right, guys. Love those answers out there. We've got, what do we got in the house? Georgia. We got Cali, Mississippi, Colorado, Texas. We have Michigan, South Carolina. We have Florida. We have Pennsylvania, New York, Washington, the UK, Manchester. Let's go, City. Take that, Arsenal. Let's go. Ryan Cherokee is the most fun player in the last decade of soccer to watch. We have Ohio, Tennessee, Texas, Long Island, North Carolina. Man, we got so many in the house. Alabama, Minnesota. We have Washington. We have Virginia, New Mexico. We have Hawaii. We have Maine. We have Utah. We have Indiana, Oklahoma. We have, what are some other new states we have in here? Oregon. Man, so many dang cool states. North Dakota. Are you kidding me? We have, yeah, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, so good. Jerry, very, very, very good. Yep, very, very, very good. All right, how do you enter the giveaway? There's a link in the chat. Click it, put your name, and put your email. Illinois, let's go, Jeffrey. All right, guys. We saw your answers in the chat. Most of you know, so we're not even going to play around with it too much. But we got some class clowns. We got some new people in here, and we need to get it correct. We need to get it right. Get it right, get it tight. Well, When we get together, listen up. Hey, let up. Woo-hoo. That was terrible. That's that. Woo-hoo. Am I an owl? Woo-hoo. Stupid. Hey, back here. Focus up, class. When we get together on Monday nights, for real though, there's only one time. I mean this. I'm not being silly on this one. I mean it. There's only one time. We get together to forget about the stresses of life. I have a feeling for the last hour and 20 minutes, many of you have forgot about stresses. Many of you have thoroughly enjoyed yourself and you've lived in the moment. You've enjoyed being here. I know I have. Because when we get together, the time is precisely I checked it earlier. Goodness gracious. Dan's AI. Dan's a bot. We caught him finally. The time is accurately the time is exactly Mm-hmm. 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 Giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Yes, sir. We are giving away 5 different $100 gift cards to Buffalo Wild Wings. Just kidding. That's a lie. Johnnie Ray. To Johnnie Ray. Please comment in a timely fashion if you are one of the winners. Say, woohoo, it's me, yippee, something like that, and it is yours. Okay? That was the beat up stare. Yeah, right. So if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Okay? Please don't wait. Please don't be pooping and taking your time. Please don't be celebrating April 20th too slowly. Don't fall asleep. None of that. All right? Be here. Here we go, guys. That's awesome, Anthony. Here we go. Do we have in the building Jorg Kidd? Come on down. This is the brother of NBA legend, point guard, and coach Jason Kidd. It's his brother, Jorg Kidd. He's very good at disc golf. Yep, he went a different route in life. Jorg Kidd, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory and make sure we know it's you. Yup. It's Oblivion. Congratulations, dude. You won. Let's go. Come on now. All right, congratulations, dude. That is one. That's so cool, man. You just won. I didn't know who that was going to be. You just won a $100 gift card. Now, the gift cards do expire on June 1st. I do need to say that, guys. Gift cards expire on June 1st. Essentially, they just don't want $500 of gift cards coming back in like a year and a half from now. And so, yeah, people play disc golf. Nate from Johnnie Ray, I believe, plays. That was just me being silly. Oh, not these ones? Oh, I had it in my notes. Not these ones? Oh, okay, never mind. Disregard. Making sure, Nate, why would I... The promotional ones. Duh, you're right. I was going to say I have them on my notes, but that's for the promo ones. Good call. The promo gift cards expire on June 1st. These ones are good. He is right. I am wrong. Yep, thank you, sir. Okay. The promo gift cards do. Yes, Sean, thank you for clarifying and asking. These ones do not. Yep, these ones do not. And I will say it is on my slide, and then it is also over here on the page as well. So it is clearly labeled. There's no, yep, exactly, Nate. So it is clearly labeled there just so everybody knows straight up to the forefront. All right. It is time to go back to back, big baby. Oblivion said, have no worries. I will spend it quickly. And I don't think Nate worries on this one. I know with $100, I know he's like, yeah, they're going to spend. All right, same deal in a moment here as I draw. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Do we have in the building Paul? I think that is how you pronounce it. I don't think it's Pal. I think it's Paul. Paul Arneson? Paul H. Paul Arneson. I'm so sorry, guys. My pronunciation. I bragged about how I can pronounce earlier, and I can't even do it. Paul Arneson, come on down. All right, that's me. It's Icebreaker. This me. Congrats, dude. You did it. You did it, pal. Congratulations, man. Johnnie Ray will reach out to the email, the Mongo. Yeah, Mongo, Gango. You did it. Congrats. Okay, we're back over here. Yep. Beautiful. That is 2 down. Have no fear, my friends. There are still 3 more to go. All right, so stay patient on that one. Question for you guys and gals out there. What's in beard? Drop a comment with the name of the company, the scent, and the product type. I kept it simple tonight. I went Johnnie Ray, or this morning, but it still is tonight, I guess. I went Johnnie Ray, Blue Tansy Legacy, Beard Oil. Johnnie Ray, Blue Tansy Legacy Oil is what I went with tonight. What about you guys? Johnnie Ray, Blue Tansy, Johnnie Ray, Charlevoix. Dang. True North, Johnnie Ray, Dead Man's, Octane, Volt, Man Cave, Live Bearded, Fable, Octane, Weatherbeard, 8-Bit, Johnnie Ray, RDS, Johnnie Ray, Small Town, Dead Man, Weatherbeard, True North, Dead Man's Octane, Johnnie Ray, Dead Man, Octane, Warlock, Beard Octane, 8-Bit, Johnnie Ray, Octane, Rebel, 8-Bit, Fable, Johnnie Ray. Oh, man, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I'm trying my best. Keep those answers coming, guys. Well, I didn't know I needed water so much. And again, guys, just a reminder, I will drop in the chat the link to their website that is landed exactly for you guys tonight. Very, very easy peasy. Just a reminder on the deal, code DANCC, like Commands Corner, is 20% off, and this is until Tuesday night, so we still have 25 and a half hours left on this deal. There are freebies at the spending points right on the website there. What is new? There's the Pits and Bits wash for your skin-to-skin sensitive areas. Hey, JP, I will always interrupt a stream for JP. Just leaving work now. We'll be listening on the way home. I'll catch the full replay later. Shout out to Johnnie Ray for being an amazing company. How did I exist before beard wipes? I said that, JP. Beard wipes are something that once you try, you can't go back. Once you try, you are like, how did I ever eat barbecue or wings without it? Yep. So they have the Pits and Bits wash in Blue Tansy. And then the big news. Head hair shampoo and conditioner from Johnnie Ray in the Blue Tansy. Stop it. Also, the Blue Tansy oil, face wash, and Legacy and Apex oil, which is their Apex. It has emu in there. New look, same formula. They got those little caps on that bad boy. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, Dynamite in the house. We got a couple legends coming in late. Dynamite and JP. Appreciate you guys. I know schedules get crazy and just life is what it is. All right, next one. I haven't noticed a ton of new faces, but do we have anybody in here for their first ever Commands Corner live stream? Yeah, the growth wash is great too, Ralph. That's what I brought on vacation, the growth wash and the growth conditioner. Yep. What up, John? Do we have anybody in here that it's your first ever Monday night Commands Corner live stream? Mm-hmm. All right, who we have in there? Oh, we got Barry, Burby. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. All right, we got Met in the house. We are live every single Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I've never missed in almost 8 years. Yep, let me hit you with that again. We are live every Monday, and I have never missed in almost 8 years. Insane in the membrane. Robert Ripley in the house. R squared. What's up, homie? I hope that you guys put it on a reminder. Make it a weekly occurrence. Set a reminder. Be here. Giveaways, games, vibes every single Monday. Can we order off the normal website or do we have to? No, the normal site's fine. The only rule is you got to use that code, DanCC. That's the only rule to get the freebies and everything. DanCC. All right, first, Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Welcome. Thank you for being here. That's so cool. All right. Gift, Oblivion. Thank you for the membership. Thank you. Kiki got it. Kiki. Do you love me? And I do post reminders on Facebook. I do post reminders on Instagram. David, the only correction there is Beard Advice Live is Thursday nights for the next couple months. It has been for the last several weeks, but Thursday nights for the next couple of months at least. Yep, at least. All right, now, perfect. The wife told me I'm ordering more Root Beer Falls. I like her style. She didn't ask you to order them. She told you order her more Root Beer Falls. I love that. I'm still getting shipping price after spending $112. Do I need to spend more to get? Nope, it should be $100. Now, remember, it is after the discount applied and not including taxes. But once it says that you are paying for $100, you should be good. And I know Nate and Hannah can help you out in here as well. But that should be automatic. Yep, that should be automatic. All right. Oh, that's your babe? Very cool, man. Awesome. What a power couple right there. That's very cool, dude. Thanks for bringing the whole squad in. All right. Next up, this is a unique part about this community on this channel that I'm very proud of. We have so many wonderful women. Ladies, where my ladies at? Drop a comment for the wonderful women of this community. Where you guys at? Would love to see you get involved and drop a comment in the chat. We already know we got Kiki in the house, right? We already got Kiki out here. Dynamite, thank you. Just dropped a super sticker. Fly Fishing Trout. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, make sure you're live. Refresh the stream or activate the screen and see a little red dot down there. We got Christina, Mrs. Red. Thank you for those memberships earlier. That was really cool. Karen in the house. Hello, Karen. All right, we got Sherry. What's up, Sherry? The Bama Grandma. Dig, roll tide. All right, Sarah's in the house. What's up, Sarah? All right, Kiki's back. We got Veronica with Valahar. Yes, sir. We got Tiffany in the house. What's up, Tiffany? I know that's Mrs. right there. I see you. All right, let's see where we're at. We got Tara. Hello, Tara. Probably momming over there. We got Tam. What up, Tam? Tam in the house. Brooklyn. I'm not even going to sing. No, I will sing Brooklyn. I was just going to say, I didn't want to I didn't know if there was anything going on, but I was going to say, I don't think I've heard from Terry Louise tonight. Shout out to Terry Louise. That's amazing. Okay. All right, got it. Oh, Busy BK is in the house. Yup. What's up, Kay? All right, guys, it is rant time. I'm not going to build the suspense anymore. I'm going to hit it. This is a story, a journey, and it's a mindset. Oh, my goodness. It is a mindset. Yup. You said you enjoy. If I had to keep one, I would keep the Legacy blend, but my goodness gracious, straight up from my heart, I love the Apex blend at night too. But if you made me, and Johnnie Ray was like, Dan, we're scaling, we can only sustain one line, I would keep the Legacy. But man, they're both great. Pam, what up, Pam? Shout out to your family. Ralph, I did see your message earlier. I feel for you guys. I'm here for you. You know I'm one message away. Anytime you want to chat, man, go be there with the family. Positive vibes. Great vibes all around, man. I feel for you guys. We've been through that recently, so I understand entirely, man. Understand entirely. Okay. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Here's my rant today, and ride with me on this journey. Get comfortable. Grab a drink. Grab a snack if you would like, especially if you're celebrating today. Here we go. Can I rant about people being cynical for the purpose of being cynical? Can I rant about people that are cynical as a defense mechanism? What? What are you talking about, Dan? They're a realist. They keep it real. They tell it like it is. And if you don't know what cynical is, I will explain, I promise. I promise. But it absolutely drives me crazy when people are cynical for the purpose of being cynical. And you know what drives me crazy even more than that? Is when anybody listens to those people. Why? Because cynical people are the loudest. Cynical people are the squeakiest. And then you will get people, yes, Josh, I love that, man. Then you get people, oh, you'll see, right, that say things like, people have been saying, the community says, I've heard it from people. Yeah, you've heard it from these people. Is that where you're getting it from? A built-in defense mechanism? Cynical to be cynical. And don't lie. Everyone in here knows people like this. Whether it's family members, whether it's coworkers, whether it's people online, you know, and it might be you. Turn the corner. Be like Josh. It might be you. But we all know people that are realists. And I'll explain. I'll explain here. Reminds me of high school. I believe it, Leo. I believe it. Continue on this journey with me, guys. Being cynical for the purpose of being cynical. Here's a comment that I received on my growth oil video. The only real thing that works, okay, for hair growth are selected vitamins. Nourishing with the body. There's a difference between being realistic and prepared for obstacles and what Dan is subscribing. Yes. But people who call themselves realists are 100% cynical. I'm cynical by the definition. I hope not, Sean. I will say, you have had shades of it, but I hope by the actual definition you're not. And I'm going to show the definition. So with this said, I hope that that's not true about you. Yep, I really, really hope that's not true about you. Okay, this is a frequent flyer, and this person isn't even like a huge problem. I'm not calling them out. It's the concept, and I need you guys to walk with me on this logical journey. And the biggest thing, guys, the logical journey I'm going to go on with you happens all the time, and it's what I have to deal with, and I'm taking you on this one. Yep, I'm taking you on this journey with me. The only real thing that works well for hair growth are selected vitamins, nourishing from within. All right, from within. Drank, you're not wrong. Drank says, I've been cynical since a very young age. It's a survival mechanism, sadly. It is. It's a defense mechanism. It's a survival mechanism. It's usually introduced from trauma. You're right, but it doesn't mean it needs to be final. It doesn't mean that it is your destination. It's just a stop on your journey. I had a whole lot of stuff that I could blame on my childhood, but I don't. And I'm not saying you, but let me make that super duper clear. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I could blame on my childhood. I could make it an excuse. I could make it who I am, but I don't and I didn't. Why? Because I'm an adult now. My parents don't live with me. My surrounding as a child is not with me. I deeply reflect inward. If I didn't have the ability, I would go see therapists. I would go find ways. Having that childhood is not an excuse as an adult. It can be a factor. It can be a point. It can be a cause, but it's not an excuse. It's not the end destination. It's a massive, massive pet peeve of mine when people allow their childhood circumstances to determine their adult end life. You're an adult. We can do things about it, especially in 2026, and the internet and the resources and the ability to heal, especially in that situation. Successful people overcome those hurdles. They don't succumb to them. Yep. Don't let it define you. Yep. I threw the victim away, not the other way. No other way to go for me. Exactly. And I really am passionate about this. This rant, guys, is much bigger than being cynical. And I know many of you, and like, to be real, my rants are always layered. Sometimes I make it surface level and I make it funny, or I make it kind of like abrupt. Those of you that have like real levels of intelligence, I know you get it. You pick up on it. There's levels to the rants I do. There's lessons. There's perspective. This one's a big one. This one's a big one. And Nate says, oh man, totally agree with Dan. We had a situation at dinner. Little one threw up. It was handled so well. And after hand on high, I had a fist bump moment. Growing up, that would have been different. Facts. Yep, facts. Okay. The only real thing that works for hair growth are selected vitamins nourishing from within the body. Here's my response. Okay, if you're saying growth oils do not work because the only thing that works is vitamins internally, all right, internally, I said, how would you explain the scientific studies proving otherwise and the experiences of many in the comments that show otherwise? So if you're saying the only thing that works is vitamins for hair growth, well, I have actual peer-reviewed medical studies that say you're wrong. And I have friends, people I've known since I was 14 years old in some situations, that use these products and have their own real evidence. So what would be the counter to this? And so Sean says, I try to treat people in situations objectively because I know I'm not right 100% of the time. Years ago, I thought I knew best all the time, and I'm sure my cynicism was far easier to see. Yeah, understand. And like I said, I've seen shades of it. I understand entirely, but I'm going to do the definition right now, and I hope this is not you today. Here's the definition. Cynical is an adjective describing a distrustful, pessimistic, or contemptuous attitude, often assuming people are motivated solely by selfishness. That, to me, is the most important thing. Cynical people, off the rip, to protect themselves, assume everybody is selfish and has the worst intentions. To me, that is a horrendous. Oh, yeah, no, Brian. Okay, real quick, I'm coming back to this. Brian, remember this comment. Brian says, the only thing that works is a statement made by someone who's not willing to change their mind. It's a final, oh, Brian, you are entirely right. They will literally say this and more, so stay tuned. But let me keep going here. It involves expecting the worst. This is straight off the first definition. This isn't even confirmation bias. This is the first definition that came up. It involves expecting the worst, mocking sincerity. That's the biggest one, is I've found cynical people mock sincere people and can act as a protective yet damaging emotional defense mechanism. Cynicism is linked to social detachment, poor relationship quality, and according to a study, whoa, a real study, it may be linked to a higher risk of developing dementia. Why? Because it's got to be unbelievably taxing on your mind. It's got to be exhausting. It's got to be a horrible existence to assume everybody you meet is bad and trying to go against you. I cannot handle. I'll take it a step further, Kiki. I think it's everyone that is cynical is from trauma. But again, as an adult, it is your job to own that, to reflect that, and to heal that. Absolutely. Yes, but it's not a reason. All right? Yes, but it's not enough. Okay, so the only thing that works for hair growth is selective vitamins nourishing the body. I said, what about the studies? And then what about the people? And then I even said here, internal health is the biggest factor, no doubt. I agree. I'm not going to contradict myself. I agree. But to say the only thing that works is not true or fair. And Howard, you're right. They usually talk down. I've found they always laugh. Let me hit you with that again, guys. I've found that when people are actually cynical, they try to turn it into a joke. They try to laugh to ease their internal thoughts. Yep. It really, really is. Yeah, Red, it's a good question. How would you ever ask for advice or learn from someone being cynical? You can't. Yep, you can't. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. That definition is really sad. I've had times of being negative. Yep. Facts. And not being the best of friends. But cynicism takes it a whole... and I mean it. It's cynical laughter. I don't even know that's a term, but I've found they turn it into a joke because they're not able to handle the real situation. Okay, let's continue on this journey. What is this, Dan? I got you. I told you. I set this all up. Here, and then let me go down in this corner for now. Now I'll go back here. Ride with me, and I will read this one. I'm not saying they don't work. What? Okay, let's see. Let's come back here. The only thing that works, and he did say well, so I'll give him that. I'm not saying they don't work, but play a very little part in hair growth unless it's a prescription. I've tried. Okay, again, guys, unless it's a prescription, okay, because we know, guys, doctors and big pharma, they... If it's a prescription, it's got to be right. Come on. We know that, guys. No doctor would ever, come here. No doctor would ever try to do something for money, and just never, right? We can be cynical for everything but prescriptions. That's well documented that doctors don't do things for wrong motivations. That's crazy. That's crazy. They never give a prescription because they have money behind it. Okay. Unless it's a prescription, and then here's a key line too. I've tried some of this stuff and have seen very little to no improvement whatsoever. Okay. These are all really important things, guys. Right? Really, really important things here. Only a prescription would work. And then he said, his words, I've tried some of this stuff, and have very little to no improvement. And so Dylan's right? As always, he says, if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work at all. Duh, we all know that rule. Okay, got it. My response, I'm sorry you haven't experienced the improvement personally, but I hope you understand that this is an extremely small sample size and a lot of variables come into play when talking about a sample size of 1. For example, I've had people tell me biotin doesn't work. Oh no, Sean, your radar is off, sir. Your radar is off, sir. I've had people tell me biotin doesn't work. And those same people buy the drugstore biotin that's half off and they take it with their morning coffee. User error is a real thing. Great things will not work when done poorly. One more time. Great things will not work when they're done poorly. User error is real. And the more people you deal with, the more you realize that that's an actual thing. So, 2 questions. Which prescription are you referring to? I'd love to look into it. If there's a prescription that makes hair grow, I want to know. I would like to research it. I would like to find out the real details on that. All right? I would really, really, really like to know. Okay. I have not, Professor. The only one topically applied that is a drug that I'm aware of is minoxidil. And these ingredients are literally proven to beat it. One of the studies shows minoxidil versus peppermint essential oil. Peppermint essential oil beats it. Another study shows rosemary versus minoxidil. Rosemary beats it. Separately, not even together, they beat the prescription. Like actual real facts. Number 2, which of the growth oils mentioned have you tried that didn't work for you? I love hearing all feedback from experience, good and bad. I've highlighted comments tonight on a live stream about Johnnie Ray for people that didn't like Blue Tansy. I share all experience, good and bad. I want to hear it all, okay? So I want to hear the good and the bad. I also want to hear what prescription they're talking about. Because again, they said, I've tried some of this stuff and I've seen very little to no improvement whatsoever. And guys, understand, this is my daily basis. And the reason why all this is happening is because of the stigmas of growth oil. There are people that will say it's scam, it's snake oil, it's all about money, it doesn't work. And they just go, not listening, studies, no. My buddy uses it, no. Okay. Yeah. No, pumpkin seed oil, what was my stat on that one? It showed new hair growth by an increase of, 440%? Shoot, what was it? Me and Bryant were just talking about this. The stats for pumpkin seed oil is absolutely crazy for new hair growth. You're exactly right. Okay, got that one. Let's continue our journey. Dan, I have a super thick beard. That was Kupaku. Yeah, no, you're right. It was the weight of Kupaku, but was it 80%? How much it's on the Dead Man's website. How much did pumpkin seed oil show new growth? Topical. Everything topical. Yep, everything topical, Mircha. Not ingested. 40%. Okay, I knew it was in there. 40%. Yes. 40% new hair growth with pumpkin seed oil. Yes. Okay. This person said, I have a super thick beard, so I really don't need these oils except just the standard type beard oil. What? I've tried some of this stuff and have seen very little to no improvement. What? I don't need these oils. What? Minoxidil is the one I know works till you stop using them. People claim you'll lose your hair. All right, so he knows this one works, even though he hasn't tried it. He hasn't tried minoxidil, but he knows it works. Okay. I personally have never used this either because I don't need it. All the same person. Yes. All the same person in the same comment thread. Wait, he said either, as in, right, both. But I thought you said up here, I've tried some of this stuff and have had very little to no improvement. What? I personally have never used this either. Either you're implying that you didn't use the other one, but you just told me you did use it. Also, I don't want to deal with the adverse effects. And he's laughing, right? That's the cynical laugh. I personally think some things are just overhyped in the beard world. For sure, it's all about the mighty dollar, and you can't tell me otherwise. Okay. Some people just don't communicate well. No, I don't think that that's the case. I think liars lie. I think cynical people are closed-minded. I don't think it's a communication issue. I think liars lie, and I think cynical people are closed-minded. And again, guys, I deal with these kind of comments almost every single day, where people contradict themselves over and over and over again. Yeah, let me see if I can make it a little bit. There we go. You guys don't need to see me for this. Okay. It's all about the mighty dollar, and you can't tell me otherwise. Got it. My response. You aren't addressing anything that is being said. You said you used them and had no results. Which ones have you used? You then go on to say you have a thick beard and don't need them. How would you know positive benefits if they did work for you then? If you're trying these things and you're telling me they don't work, what were you looking for them to work? What would have been your positive result? You also haven't addressed the literal peer-reviewed studies such as peppermint essential oil beating minoxidil by itself. Other than being cynical for the purpose of being cynical because money is involved, I would love to hear more about your experience. Yes, companies make money off growth oils. They do as well on every single product they sell, which goes with every company in existence. The best companies help people get fair compensation while doing so. It's a win-all. Dan flexing the English professor skills with this one. Don't let yourself fail the reasoning essay around my... Yeah, exactly. It just... Oh, he uses literally, figuratively. Yeah, no doubt. Literally. Yeah, it's... People. All companies make money. All companies pay bills and provide for their family. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. It doesn't mean that they're a scam. Everything you buy on a day-to-day basis, somebody's making money off of it. And you know what? Heck yes. Heck yes. I'm so happy for you. This laptop I've had for years, I'm so glad Lenovo made money off of it. This hydro flask is the best water device I've ever had. I am so glad somebody made money off of their risk off of their investment, off of their skill, off of their commitment, off of their time. People make money. It doesn't mean that it's a scam. It doesn't mean that they're bad. Do scams exist? Yes. Are there bad actors out there? Yes. But it doesn't mean that that's everybody. Also, what happens when companies stop making money? They go out of business and then you complain. Ever thought about that? Okay, I continue. At this point, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, because you don't have a counter to what I said. Oh. Gotcha. Sean, if that's the case, I would push back and say you're not cynical then. I wouldn't classify that. If you're open-minded and learn, I don't think... Oh, is it hydro jug? Did I mess that up? Yeah, thank you, Rambo. Yeah, Rambo's right. I think it's called a hydro jug. Yeah. Thank you, Rambo. See, I'm open-minded and I'm good for clarification. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, here's where it gets really fun. He thought he burned on this one. He got me here, guys. It's just like the CBD beard oil. How well did that work out for everybody? Who's still selling that? A lot of companies just prey on people that can't grow beards or have patchy beards. That's all genetics. Ain't nothing gonna fix that. I have peppermint, rosemary, tea tree oils. I've done it all. Notice, guys, he still has not mentioned a growth oil, which is what he's commenting about. I'm sure it helped a little, but it wasn't like I woke up one day looking like a Viking, and that's what people think is going to happen. I've never heard someone talk about Johnnie Ray, 8-Bit, Dr. Nick's, True North, Weatherbeard, any of those companies in their growth oil and thought that they were going to wake up a Viking. I've never heard any of these companies say that. No, here's the problem, Keith. He didn't try any of these products. He just had a closed mind. He didn't try any of these. There's no chance. There's a lot of scams in the beard community. Notice he didn't say industry. He said beard community. Oh, the contradictions are crazy. Crazy how much he contradicts himself. And then here is my final thing I believe I have here. I said, you make strong, direct statements. You can't back them up with a single bit of information. Your example is a terrible one, too. This shows you the intelligence level. CBD absolutely works wonders. And why are companies not selling it anymore? ... question mark. Oh, because the U.S. government has made it so difficult to sell because the source it comes from, the marijuana plant. Fable actually just announced 1 week ago that they are in the process of bringing CBD back because it was so demanded by consumers that miss it. Consumers that spent their money, hard-earned money, and loved it. They are willing to take on the extreme burden of the government that the government has put on it. No one stopped selling CBD because it didn't work. They stopped selling CBD because PayPal won't take the money. You have to get a separate website. You need to get a COA, a certificate of analysis, every single time you make a new batch of products. You need to be able to get tested every single year, get your lab, and you have to pay for all these things to get your lab evaluated. Absolutely horrendous example. And then to finish it, essentially what he said was, and this is when he turned it on me, I don't really care. It was after I made this, actually. He said, I understand that this is how you make your money, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. I was an associate and adjunct professor for 4 years myself as well. Yeah. Yep. So what you really don't like is an argumentative person speaking out their ignorance and not willing to listen to anything, regardless of how reasonable it might be. Well, I hope anybody would not like that. And above all, why are they like that on this one, Sean? It's because it involves growth oil. There are certain things that bring cynical people out more than anything. Growth oil happens to be one of them. They're totally fine. Yep, they're totally fine with beard oil. They're totally fine with other things. Yeah, he looks for a negative in every point. Facts. He's not talking about growth oil. He's using that to talk about what he wants to. Used to be, yep. Twits or nim, yep, exactly. But you guys need to understand how common this is. You got to understand how many people, and here's the biggest thing. There will be people that will cite him. There will be people that will reference him and say, "Whoa, people are talking in the community that these companies are scams. What do you say about that, Dan?" Listen to the audience. Listen to the audience. I've said it a million times. If I go walk down the streets of Flint, Michigan right now, not an exaggeration, there will be a crackhead. People have messaged me and been like, "Dan, be sensitive. Don't talk about..." No. That's real. There will be a crackhead on the street. If I go walking down the street, they're going to yell something crazy at me. They might yell, "Your purple hat's ugly." Am I going to let that affect me? No, because it's coming from a crackhead. And I understand there's good people that have fallen on the wayside. I understand that life choices, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I have empathy. I have sympathy. And it can happen to anybody. But the fact of the matter is, if a crackhead tells me my purple hat is stupid, I'm going to give zero weight to that crackhead's words. I can feel for them. I can empathize with them. I can wish the best for them. But I'm not going to hold weight to what they say. There will be people that put weight on commenters like that. There will be people that will spin narratives and say, people are saying. No, they're not. Ignorant, cynical people may be saying. Here's a crazy thing. Stop listening to them. Stop referring to them. Stop giving them any weight whatsoever. The person that said, "I tried it, it didn't work," and then when I say, "What'd you try?" they said, "I don't need to try it." Who cares what they think? Literally, who cares what they think? There's no value in their words. They proved that. Stop allowing the squeaky, ignorant, cynical wheel to have any value in conversations. Some of you in here right now are guilty of that. You'll go to me, you'll go to companies, and you'll say things like, "Ooh, people are saying." Stop listening to dummies. What kind of circle are you in? My goodness. For you to come and say, "Ooh, people are saying," I think less of you now. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Sean says, "I'm not completely sold on growth oil myself, but simply it's a product I can choose not to use. I listen to what you say about it, and you are consistent in your statements. You provide evidence." Exactly. If anybody has rebuttals to the science or rebuttals to the actual evidence that people in this chat right now have proven with pictures, I'm here for it. Right? Somebody might say, "Dude, the anecdotal evidence is just time. It was healthy habits. It's other factors." That's fair. I can't prove you wrong. But what about the studies on peppermint essential oil? I'll wait. What about the studies on rosemary oil? What about the studies on pumpkin seed oil? What about the studies on cedarwood essential oil? Never have heard a good response to that. Never once. Ever. I hate when people say they say or someone. Yeah. I'm talking to you. You tell me what you think. I don't care what they say or others say or I've heard. All right, Ken, got you, man. I want to know what you say. We're talking. Don't tell me what the community says or they say, right? It's us talking. Hey, Veronica, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. I love that. All right. How about the Woody pills at the gas station? I don't know. I've never looked into them, never tried them. So guess what? I don't speak on them. Do I think the enhancement pills at the gas station help? No. But hear me out clearly. If you show me a scientific study that proves they do, I will read through that thoroughly. If I have a good friend of mine that says, hey, man, had the best night of my life thanks to those pills, I will listen to his story. Not too detailed, though. Easy. But I'll read the studies. I'll go over the science. I will have an open mind. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, yeah. That's me. All right. Okay. Yep, don't get upset from comments, people you want to take advice from. But again, there are people that fall into this trap. And there's something, I don't know what it is about society that has tried to make it sexy to be a pessimist. That's tried to make it like cool to be a realist. And we're against people. No, I'm telling you, it's better to assume positive intentions until proven otherwise. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot to that. A lot to that. Okay. I prefer someone like yourself that caters to my logical brain, Dan. If someone pokes at my logical side, it will definitely have my attention. And I respect that. 100% respect that. Yep. Like I said in my comment, whether you believe in the science or not, worst case scenarios, you still have a quality oil. That's the thing. There's not promises. There's not guarantees. There's not this. There's not that. And it's all natural oils. Oh, no, you used a growth oil that's full of carrier oils and essential oils. Oh, what a scam. What a scam. Jeez Louise. Genuine question, Dan. I trust everything when it comes to this beard world, but I'm genuinely curious. Some of these big companies are always looking to make money. Why wouldn't they sell growth oils? They just don't. Most of them do. If you show me a large company that sells beard products that don't sell a growth oil, I don't know the ones that exist. Now you could say, well, Dan, what about the crap in stores like Old Spice or Maestro's? They don't deal with all natural ingredients. To straight up answer, why does Old Spice not sell a growth oil? Because silicone is way cheaper as a petroleum product than the all-natural oils. The shelf life is way shorter on a natural growth oil than a silicone-based petroleum product. That would be the reason why. That would be the reason why. Also, on that one, why did a shampoo company sell shampoo that had an ingredient that made your hair fall out? They knew about it and got sued. Look up OGX lawsuit. OGX lawsuit. Why would a shampoo company sell products that they knew would make their hair fall out? Because they don't care. A sale is a sale to them. They don't care. Yep. The evidence you provide is legitimate, so I don't need to accuse you falsely. I can go and do my own homework based on evidence. Absolutely. As you should. Everybody should. Everybody should. You guys know I've never turned away a discussion. Never once, including this guy. I wanted to have the talk with him. I wanted to learn from him. Everybody I do that with. Yep. What's a Woody pill? They're referring to the pills at the gas station that help men perform. Leave it at that. Yep, just leave it at that. Yep. Reminds me of people that buy a gym membership, barely work out, then blame everything but themselves. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Yep. Facts. Yes. Yep. No doubt about it. All right. Well, based on your other evidence, I'm on the Dementia Express up high. That was just a definition. I didn't come up with it. But and they did have a real study with it from 2014. Yep. From 2014. So yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Old Spice, those guys. Yeah, it's dealing with all natural products is not beneficial to those companies. Yep. Hey, Jerry, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, and there's a lot behind, FDA and peptides. Yeah, yep. Facts. Yes. Nobody wants to be the one getting scammed. Very true. If you assume everything is a scam, you'll never get scammed. Very true. But you also will never be open to something great. Yep, exactly. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm on to you, dude. I'm on to you now. Maybe I'm just a skeptic with a lot of sarcasm and a touch of cynicism. I think that's a much more fair description of yourself. I think that's giving yourself better credit than before. Yep, absolutely. Dan, question. I keep seeing ads for Biflakes, which sells like a dandruff shampoo, but they keep advertising that you should use it on your beard, but you always say don't use hair. I've never heard of that one. I'd have to look into it to actually speak on it. But I'm skeptical. Yeah, I'm skeptical on that one. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, yes. OGX was forced to sell. They never fixed the formula, a government loophole. Kind of. So essentially, Johnson & Johnson purchased a line of, I know this lawsuit very, very, very well for years now. They purchased a line of shampoo and conditioner products that had this ingredient that was proven to make hair fall out. They went out and said, we will not use this ingredient anymore. They ended up selling OGX that had the ingredient. They got sued for it. There's a whole lot to it, and they did lose a lot in that process. So not as much a loophole, but yeah, there's a lot to that one. Yep. So that, I think, completes the rant today. Okay. With that said, guys, let's pop into a giveaway. Yes, sir. We're getting close to the end of the show, guys, I promise. To wrap that one up, guys, just simply understand not everybody has an equal seat at the table when it comes to discussions. Not everybody's feedback should have the same weight. When they prove they contradict themselves, when they prove they will not respond to your lights. And if somebody is posing themselves as a thought leader, as someone that has experience and speaks on things, when you have a discussion with them and you bring up points and they completely ignore those points and move on to whatever is in their head, understand that they don't know what they're talking about. If we are going to go back and forth on something and you ask me about points, I will answer those points. If I don't know the answer, guess what? I'm going to tell you I don't know that one, but I'm going to find out. I never dodge those things because I know what I'm talking about when I speak on topics. So just, again, understand that. It's a huge, you really, thank you, JP. You really get to know people in these situations, right? You really do. Thank you, Miles. Rant on. Healthy, informative rants are needed. I agree. I get stuff off my chest, but I think you guys have figured out by now that there's always lessons that people need to hear in these rants. It's the teacher in me. It's the dad in me. It's just my soul and how I always have been. Yeah, I love it. I love being able to do what I do, man. I really do. All right, guys, enter that giveaway. If you have not, there is a link in the chat, big baby. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Today was one I was excited about because we see it everywhere. It's not just about growth oils. It's not just about that thread. We see it everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. What about the science? My beard's great. It's not what I asked you. It's not what I asked you. I don't know that one. I don't remember that one, Rambo. I'll let the ask the chat if you could, sir. Yep. Yep, absolutely. And that's all I want to do, Adam. I've never told people what to do. I never will. Adam says they're definitely informative, and if you take a step back and listen, it gets you thinking. That's all I want to do, is I want people to reflect. Shoot, am I being unrightfully cynical? Shoot, am I listening to people that I probably shouldn't put weight into their words? And many of you are like, no, I'm good. Absolutely. But for some people, there are. Yep. The free oil and gift cards get thrown in with the purchase over 100 and free shipping, sir. Yes, sir. If you spend $100, you get, and you already have Dan CC for 20% off, which is silly. You get, if you spend $100, free shipping, free mystery oil, full size, and $20 in gift cards. Yep. All right, John, take care, my man. All right. Do we have in the building Walter Miller? Come on down. Walter Miller, come on down. And Floyd, you're not alone. He says, I have to check myself often to make sure my outlook on many things isn't cynical. It's many new things, especially. People that, as we humans adjust to new things, we're skeptical. We protect ourselves. But you got to stay open-minded. All right. Walter Miller. Miller? Barely know her. Why would I Miller? Barely know her. Walter, come on down. People do not like change. That is biological, no doubt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. And oh no. Eco-friendly flush. Eco-friendly flush. Guys, this is $100 gift card. Don't get flushed on this one. Don't get flushed on this one. But there isn't going to be any help to Dr. Nick's. No, yeah, if you have a Dr. Nick's review, they're done. They're gone. No help there, unfortunately. Okay. Do we have in the building, one man's flush is another man's treasure? Dun, 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 dun. Michael Hodgson. I always struggle with saying the DGD. Michael H. Come on down. Michael Hodgson. Is the mystery oil a random one from his catalog? I believe, Mr. Vigilant, it is a exclusive created mystery oil for this stream. Yep, Nate said it. Guys, that $100 mystery oil is for this stream. Michael H., congratulations, man. Super cool. He said, whoa, that's me. I love when people are surprised. To each their own, right? But people that like assume they're going to win or don't get excited, I'm like, oh, that's not as fun. When people are surprised, I think it's really cool. Michael, congratulations, man. You won a $100 gift card. Thank you for being here, dude. Straight up, thank you. Okay. Got that one. Oh, man. One man's loss is another man's win. Does that mean women cannot win? Why did you not think I was doing the biblical sense of man, right? Why are we assuming negative there, dude? I know he's being silly. I'm just joking. All right, guys, it is time to go back to biggity, 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 back again, baby. We are running it back. Same giveaway. Drop a comment if this is you. Otherwise, you know what already happened to someone. We already gave the swirly. We already did it. Do we have in the building George Morales? Morales, come on down. George with the good morals, Morales. George, drop a comment so you don't get flush-a-rooskied with a drop a dooskied. Come on, dude. George, let's get in the chat, in the chat. George, I broke my arm and my beard is not happy about it. Oh, no. Hey, throw a congrats for George in the chat. My body's focusing on healing, and my beard is coarse, dry, and hard to style. I'm using oil, butter, and morning. Anything else I can do? Tony, just let your body heal. Your beard will be waiting for you, I promise. If you want to look up like Dan C. Bearded surgery, I have a video that would really relate to you. So look up Dan C. Bearded surgery, and I think that one will help you out a lot. All right, guys, we still have one more giveaway to do, but first, we are playing a game that I call This or That. Here we go. Here we go. The right side of my beard looks fuller while the left side is a little sparse. Could be, if you don't think it's sleeping, if you don't think it's the other things laid out in my uneven beard growth video, then it's likely genetics. So make best with what you can. Dan, I meant to ask you earlier, but can you talk about why you guys wanted Maddox to shift to center back? I'm just so curious given how driven he seemed as a striker throughout his come up. Yeah, great question. So Maddox is a very large kid for his age. Center backs are traditionally larger. Maddox is unbelievable on the ball. Center backs normally aren't. So he already has a huge plus. Maddox, every coach and player that's ever seen him or been around him, the biggest phrase they've uttered for him is he has a nose for the ball. He always found a way to the ball. The greatest quality a center back can have is blowing up the ball. Maddox has the biggest leg on any field he's ever been on. He's never had a kid his age who has a bigger leg than him. As a center back, he can launch the ball and start the counter, start the offense. Also, with the biggest leg, he loves to take the free kicks, the corners. Usually, that's coming from the people in the back if you're going to be strategic with your positioning. Essentially, to sum it up, Moose, all of his natural traits, if you were a pro scout, would check the center back boxes. Not all of his traits check the striker box. He's never once been the fastest kid on the field. Strikers should be really fast. He is the least selfish kid on the field. Strikers need to be a little bit selfish. He will always protect his team. Strikers never protect their team. So essentially, it was just leaning into his natural attributes, his size, and then leaning into his natural tendencies. And this is a big one too. Dylan says everyone wants to be a striker, and center backs are less common. So there's a higher demand and opportunity as well. Plus, you get to clean up corners and block shots. Yep, exactly. And I knew it was the time to move him, Moose, to center back when he told me after a game, Dad, I like slide tackling more than scoring goals. What? He's now 11, but he said it at 10 years old. What 10-year-old says I like slide tackling more than scoring goals? Man. Whoa. Michael says, Mr. Dan, can I pay my win forward to someone that needs a pick-me-up these days? So, Michael, what I can't do is give it to somebody in the chat that's like, I need help. I just have a rule against that because it turns into people begging and having a really gross approach to the stream in immoral ways. I can re-roll it if you would like, or you can get the giveaway in your email and then send it to whomever you would like. That's the beauty of a giveaway of a gift card, is you can send it to anyone you would like. If you would like me to re-roll it for the community in the chat, I'm more than happy to. But I can't do the who needs a pick-me-up thing because unfortunately it brings out the gross side of people. Wish it wasn't the case, but that is. I was a center back, and I agree those are ideal center back traits. Yeah, he's incredible. He's absolutely incredible. Yep, incredible. But very, very cool of Michael there. Yep. Slide tackling in soccer. Yeah, so tackling is taking the ball off somebody. So in soccer, if someone's running here, a slide tackle, you slide on the ground and use your foot to knock the ball away. And so, yeah. So how does your son score so many goals? He's just really good. He's just like genuinely one of the best players. Yeah, he's just really good. And so, yep. All right, guys, this is a game called This or That. I'm going to put up two options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or you're going to pick that one. Don't say both. Don't say neither. And especially, don't give an alternative answer. Don't give an alternative answer. But I highly recommend you explain your reasoning. All right? All right, it's lagging, but we're back again. Whoa, yeah, it just dropped off like 50 people. All right, are we good on this one, guys? We're back? Okay, we're back. Hopefully people are refreshing. Wasn't me, man. That was YouTube. Wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me. Make sure you're live. Refresh the stream. Come back. Sounds like there was a YouTube issue. Not me, though. Okay. This or that game. Don't say both. Don't say neither. Especially don't give an alternative answer. If I say go to a concert, go to a sporting event, you cannot say go to a family cookout. Pick one. Pick one. That's how the game works, guys. Drop your answer in the chat and then get involved with the poll. Here. If you're still frozen, refresh. Refresh if frozen or issues. Okay. Here we go, guys. Number one. One has to go forever. Which one are you keeping? When was the last time you shaved? My senior year in high school. And I didn't even fully shave. I kept my soul patch. No. Fudge or ice cream? Which one are you keeping forever? And which one? It's got to go. Drop your comments in the chat.
Camp every single day.
Whoa. Oh, can I restart that bad boy? Yeah, let's restart it.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, see, bidded, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the
all right, guys, there's a poll. Click it.
Strong like the mightiest creature. First
click
step,
it.
Patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the bids compete. We united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dempsey's
97%.
we shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile.
It's one of our biggest landslides ever.
Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dancy leading, we conquer the year. We united in the beard brigade.
Dan, do you have moderators? Well, I have like personal friends of mine. So my buddy Jeff is in the chat. We went to high school together. I have other buddies that are mods. Sam's a mod, but I'm the only one that ever does moderation. I've really established a pretty great community, guys. It's not something that I worry about much. I know I see a lot of the other beard community streams that have like smaller numbers and they just have like half the chat are moderators. And I know it makes people feel special and involved and stuff, and that's awesome. Literally to each their own. I don't care what people do. I just don't need them. I can kind of handle the business myself, you know. If I have a moderator, it just for the most part is showing my like local friends, you know, that I grew up with kind of deal. So yeah, so not really, but I do have some people with a wrench. All right, let's go ahead and end this one. Please do not unsubscribe, but I'm keeping Fudge. I'm not the biggest ice cream guy. I'm just not. Yep. Do you moderate moderately? Yeah. I don't really have to do much. There's not much that I have to do. The teacher skills to talk and yeah. I can do it while I go. Yeah. Jeff said, I haven't deleted a comment in years, and I think only once. Yeah, I take pride in not having to do much. And if I do, I will handle it myself. Yep. Gotcha. Was going to inquire. That's why I asked, but good on you. Yeah. No, and I appreciate everybody. I just don't need much help. I got it covered, man. People. Awesome, guys. Yeah, landslide for ice cream. Holy wow. Okay. If you could own, bust out another 1,000, Dan. I don't want a boat. Shush. If you win one for free and you have to keep it, are you keeping a pontoon boat, which is more like casual, slow driving and hanging out? Or a fishing boat, which is a flat deck. It's got a troll motor on the front. Not as comfy, not as casual. Which one are you going with here? A pontoon or a fishing boat? And yes, you can fish off a pontoon. Yes, you can cruise in a fishing boat. They're two different kinds of boats. I live in a state with like 14,000 lakes. I know. Pontoon or fishing boat? Which one are you going with? No right or wrong answers. I hit that poll, people. Yurt. Okay, that picture of Sarah's like 3 weeks old now. It was after her 33rd birthday. Get with it, girl. Come on, girl. Slay queen. Gets too late, I get loopy. Hey, yo. It is fun to say pontoon. Pantalones. Oh, that's pants in Spanish, sorry. Biblioteca. Sorry, that's library. My bad. Wow, it's another landslide. Another landslide. Okay, I'm just being silly. You know that. Saskatoon. You guys know Grown Ups 2 when there's the lifeguard and he's like got like the ripped body and he goes over to talk to the girls. He's kind of always like this. All right, let's go ahead and wrap that bad boy up. All right, pontoon won in a landslide. I agree on this one. Pontoon is my style of boat. I don't know if I've had a better boating experience than a nice casual night cruise as the sun is coming down. Oh, you know I got it, Robert. You know I got it. All right. Boom. Okay. Grown Ups 1 and 2 are some of the best movies ever. Truly some of the best movies ever. No, not off the top of my head, Rambo. Sorry. All right. A bonfire at night or a hot tub at night? Which one are you keeping? Which one is the better option in your life on a regular basis? A bonfire at night or a hot tub at night? Drop your answers in the chat. Bam. And following the game, guys, I have one more question, then the final giveaway. We will get you out of here before midnight. You guys better be dancing at home with me. I better not be the only one up here looking like a silly Willy. Do that chicken wing on them. Come on. Come on. Come. Hey, Professor RJT said I'm not. Hey, it's a close one. Get your vote in. Get your vote in. Veronica. Okay. The chat went with bonfire, but it was close. I am strongly on the hot tub side. I have a solo stove, so I like fires. I despise smelling like campfire. Absolutely hate my skin, hair, and clothes smelling like smoke. Hate it. Love the smell of bonfires when you go outside and someone's burning a fire. Unbelievable smell. But on me, no. Hot tub, absolute love of my life. Leg day, when you're sore, hit that hot tub at night. Yes. What's up, yes? Yeah. Yep. They will wash out. You're right. But if I'm camping, I don't want to go take a shower. I don't want to go wash it out. I want to get in bed and go to sleep. That's my deal. All right. Next one. Would you rather go snowmobiling, snow machining, they call it now if you're really fancy. No, it's a snowmobile. Or jet skiing? I can't, buddy. Can't do it. Not me. I can't work at a job where I come home smelling like it. Can't do it. No. Beard oil actually makes your beard less flammable. I got a video on that. Jet skiing or snowmobiling? Which one are you going with, my friends? Put those answers in the chat, baby. There's a poll now. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't say that it made it flame retardant, as in you can't have flames. It's just less. Yeah. Just in general, beard dandruff or beard drift. I promise it'll work. Promise. Search Dan C. Bearded beard dandruff. I promise it'll work. Oblivion said, I'm going to get injured either way. I hear you, Moose. Yeah, for sure, J Farm. There are certain scents that attract bugs. There are also certain scents that detract bugs, such as lemon of eucalyptus oil is more effective than DEET. Let me say that again. Lemon of eucalyptus oil has been proven with studies to be more effective than DEET at keeping mosquitoes away. Other things, lemongrass, fantastic bug deterrent. But yeah, there are some that bugs are drawn to. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and end this one. It was close, but jet ski won, and that is the correct answer. I've done both many times. I've almost died on a snowmobile, and that is true. Very, 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 very close to hitting a utility line going 70 miles per hour plus. Stupid. Will never do it again. Stupid. Young. Stupid. In my early 20s. Stupid. And have been absolutely terrified ever since. User error. Dumb error. Me. I can admit it. Me all day. Jet ski. Not quite as dangerous. Still, I mean, you can skip on the water, and obviously things can happen with boats and other jet skis, and there's danger. Snowmobile, no thank you. No thank you. How about attracting the ladies? Yeah. Ood. Aquatic colognes. Yup. All right, I think we have two more. Is that right? Two more here? Yep, two more. All right. Would you rather go river hiking or mountain hiking? Hike along a mountain, hike up a mountain, hike along a river. Which one are you going with here. I don't know which way this one's going to go. Moose? Moose? I have done both, by the way. All right, Moose. What's up, Arden? Guys, don't sleep on the head hair conditioner and shampoo from this company. Wonder if Moose is still awake. He is a papa now. He is a dad. So he might be asleep. Moose? Hiking along a river or a mountain? Hey. Hey. David. All right, let's go ahead and wrap that one up. So it looks like about just under 2/3 of the chat said river, and 1/3 said mountain. Moose said river for me. You can still have mountain views from down here. I agree. I'm on river hiking. I don't know how to explain it other than I'll say this. There's nothing in the world that feels more right to me than the sound of a fresh river running on a hike. There's nothing in the world that feels more right, and I say right as in R-I-G-H-T. There's nothing in the world that feels more right to me than a river flowing. It literally, to me, I can feel healing. I've never felt more with nature. When we did the Smokies and we had everything along the river, it is... Yeah, I think they did, Leo. I think they did. There's something about that running water that just unbelievably speaks to my soul. Like, I can't explain it, but it's just like, that feels right. That feels right. When we did the Smokies and Sam and I took our hiking boots off, our socks off, and we stood in the river while it was flowing by us, there was just something incredibly healing about it. I've never felt more like a hippie or more like a tree hugging, like nature filled, want to wear no shoes again for the rest of my life in those moments. I do it. Yeah. We've hiked most state parks in Michigan. We've done pictured ride. I mean, there's something about running water in nature. No sand. This was on rocks. Get that sand crap out of here. No sand. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I ran out of breath there. But hey, listen to TLC. Listen to the rivers that you used to. Yep. Hate sand. Hate sand with a passion. Hate sand with a passion. All right, last one. Which one are you keeping for the rest of your life and which one has to go? Tacos or fajitas? This is cruel. This is wrong. This is insanely wrong of me. But which one are you keeping? Tacos or fajitas? Go. Which one here, guys? I struggle with this one. I struggle with this one. Fajitas would be griddle with some kind of vegetable assortment, usually bell peppers, onions. If you get real crazy, you can have some like California blend, which are carrots, broccoli. You can leave it at veggies if you want, but you can have steak, chicken, and or shrimp with tortillas on the side, usually coming with beans and cheese and rice. This is tough. This is real tough. Sure. Can't tell if you've been trying to troll all night or be funny or it's just you, but sure, man. Man, this is a tough one. So a disassembled, you can say deconstructed, but don't you ever disrespect fajitas like that again. Ever. All right, get those answers in, guys. I think so, Jeff. Jeff, focus on the exfoliation first and foremost. Focus on working in the wash and oil to the mustache. Many guys forget about the mustache and it suffers. Focus the exfoliating there. All right. Tacos won by a landslide. I'm with you guys, except I'm taking fajitas. There's something special about putting a little bit of beans down on that tortilla. Putting some of that meat, baby, on there. Putting some cheese on that thing. And that, oh, it's sizzling. It's hot. It's fresh. It's singing to you. It's smelling. Oh. But don't get me wrong. I have tacos probably a couple times a week. Love them. Easy. Done. I think Mr. Cuz here is celebrating April 20th today. He said, would you say that ravioli is just a pasta gusher? Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm going with. All right, final question, guys, before the final giveaway. What was the highlight of your weekend? Drop a comment in the chat. For me, was watching all three of my kids play for the Liverpool Academy for the first time ever. Violet had her first real game with Liverpool. She's played in some like youth type things and kid type things, but now she's playing for Liverpool Academy, and it was awesome. Jax had 2 goals. Violet played incredible. She didn't score, but she will. And Maddox was, in my opinion, the best player on a field in a state cup game that they dominated. All right, what was the highlight of your weekend? Sabres won? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brewer. Reminded me about the Iser plan and how the Red Wings blew it, and Larkin is still missing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and then the Pistons lost their first play. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brewer. Remind me of the Red Wings. Oh, what about Michigan losing in the Frozen Four in double overtime? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brewer. Thanks. I'm just kidding. Okay. Shout out to the Sabres. Good luck. They got a good team logo. All right, keep those answers coming, you guys. I do go back and read every single one of them, but we are going with the final giveaway of the night. And yes, this is $100 gift card. Stop it. No, I will not. We will proceed with this $100 gift card. If you have not signed up, please do. We went a little bit later than I planned tonight, but what are you going to do when you have some really good rants to go over? What are you going to do? Yep. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Brewer? I love me some Brewer. He has my utmost respect, like genuinely utmost respect. What he did for so many people in his previous life, what he's done for so many people in the beard community life, what he's been as a friend to me and a support. Yeah, he absolutely the man, just straight up. All right, We planned for it to go this late, even if you didn't. I know, guys. All right, if this is you, ooh, nice, Robin. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. One word name for this one. Do we have, and I will say they're in Florida, if that helps out. Do we have Donnie in the building? Donnie from Florida. Are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your $100 gift card. Nice, Bob and Terry. That was Sam. Sam went to work in this last week on the house. Proud of that gal. Donnie, are you out there in the last moment of the stream? We're going to go quicker on this one, though, guys. Be ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, $100 delay, $100 delay, StreamYard delay, and oh no. Where'd it go? Oh, I got to restart it. One sec. Okay. And oh no. No. Donnie, not you. Okay. Well, we know the deal, guys. One man's flush could be another man's treasure. Do we have in the building for a $100 gift card giveaway? Dun, 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 dun. Andy Andy B, come on down. Are you out there? Andy, drop a comment and you just won a triple dig. He said, no way, bro. I'm the turtle, bro, from Nemo. Andy, yes way. Yahweh. Yah won. Congratulations. I got all 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot! Who am I missing here? I got to go look it back up. Who am I missing, guys? I have down Andy, Michael, Paul, and then Oblivion. Who was our other winner? I know we got him. I'll think of it. You'll think of it. We'll think of it. Who was our other winner? Andy, Michael, Paul, and Oblivion, who is Jorg. Yeah, I did 5, but who's the other one? I got Jorg. That's Oblivion. I thought you had one reroll. I did, but who did it re-roll to? Who was the last winner? Who won the last reroll? George Morales. That's what it is. Thank you. Yep, George. That's why I didn't get it. It was the reroll. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. George was like, dude, me. Ralph, no. All right. No. All right, so let me get this one here. George. Bam. Okay. We official, y'all. All right, guys. This deal here is still good until tomorrow. 24 hours from Right Meow. All right, 24 hours from Right Meow. Other than that, it was chest and shoulder day. Ouch. Thank you, John. I'm going to get out of here. If you guys, reroll never happened. No, yeah, we never re-rolled his. Thank you, guys. Please reach out if you need anything, man. I love doing this. Jeff said, thanks again for a dope stream. Love Mondays. I'm going to do better. Hey, got you, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me, everybody. See if you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Message me anytime. I got your back, friends. My name is Dancy Bearded. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and just for the live stream community, sincerely has a place in my heart. Love you guys.